gotta love one of the oddities of doing streams on Hidden Assets is when my own YouTube pings me with saying Hidden Assets has just gone live. You should go watch. I'm like, yeah, I might take a look. It's very curious and also mildly amusing. Anyways, howdy folks. Evening. Greetings, salutations. All that lovely good stuff. Hope you're well. Hope your week has started well. It is a Monday evening here. July 8th. And we're here on Dune Imperium Digital. On what is probably going to start becoming a weekly feature, at least while we're here on off-season between competitions. Because, you know, it seems a good idea. But howdy and welcome regardless. We should probably... Hold on a second, let me... Hold on. Aha! There we go. Technology works, everyone. It's a miracle. I will apologise now if you hear anything slightly curious on the mic. That's because I've got a fan on over there, because it's really, really horribly humid in here. And very unpleasant. So you'll have to apologise with me for that. Let me just shrink that down a fraction. That'll do for now. But yeah, regardless, we're here to play some games on Dune Imperium Digital, which I have been putting a seemingly large chunk of my Dune time into as of late. You know, for good reason. I do think the platform is pretty decent, and obviously we do have the imminent news about a confirmation date for Rise of X, which I have to believe we're going to hear before the week is out. We're going to hear an official date for that. I would like to think they'd give us more than like 48 hours notice, but who knows sometimes? Who knows? No competition today, sadly. No random, wild, tournament that I got myself signed into. We are just going to go and explore the world of Dune Imperium Digital random public lobbies and see what treasures we can uncover. Sure, it's going to be great. Also, I need to... Hold on. I forgot to do something. PC, you going to cooperate with me? No? Come on. There you go. I forgot to get my volume up on the side. We'll play probably like a couple of games or so, and use it as a chance to chat a little bit about bits and pieces. I was going to probably stream anyways today, but then the change log came out for the XMO TTS rank system, and it kind of got me in the mood of thinking about doing it. I was like, yeah, I've got to stream today. So you can thank that slightly for this, but I was probably going to regardless. Also, note, CJ has been away on holiday, my illustrious co-colleague, and he arrived back earlier today, so he'll be back around the channel a bit more. I think he's got bits and pieces that he wants to do. We've got to sit down and have a chat about what we want to do over the course this summer as well. We have a few plans. So now he's back from his trip in continental Europe. We'll go and have a little chat skis about that as well. And hopefully you might even pop by and say hi. That'd be nice. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys, have had a good week so far. I know we're only like 12 hours into it, whatever, but hopefully some fun weekend plans and the like. Right, now, we should probably get ourselves a searching game. I'm just chatting away, I'm so sorry. I don't need that. No big deal. But yeah, just as a disclaimer, and obviously I did the update video I did for this game a week or so ago. In fact, everyone that did watch that. I do expect that we will hear before the week is out confirmation of when Rise of X will actually be coming out. It might be starting next week possibly, but I imagine in the next 7 to 10 days we'll know, because there's not much left of July after that, really. I also think that we might hear possibly news about an upcoming event. There hasn't been any of these runs since the game came out of beta, which has been kind of overdue, truthfully. And also news about a ranking and karma system, which I obviously talked about plenty in the update video. I have a funny feeling we might hear about that as well. But I speak on no authority. I'm not being paid by Direwolf yet. Soon enough. Anyways, let's go look to see what's going on then, watch out. Yeah, I mean, I can understand some people having concerns and difficulties with let me get rid of this, by the way. Concerns, difficulties with the fact that obviously there is no punishment for leaving, and I guess that's a thing. But you know, this is not new to Dune Imperium by any stretch of imagination. So we've got a couple of lobbies here. We got a hard draft and we got a hard draft. Let's go for. I don't know if this lists it in like order of date created or anything. I have no idea. But we'll go ahead and join this one here and see what the world awaits us. As always with these, you know, if anyone has any questions, anything they want to chat about, you know, anything they want me to answer, this is a good stream to do so. I know you can't see anything, so hold on a second. Let me try this. And yeah, look at that technology at its finest. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. The box on the right, I might have to tweak slightly. I think that's out of position, but the rest of it we'll suss out as we go. But yeah, if anything you want to ask and whatnot, then yeah, let me know in the chat, and these are good opportunities for me to respond more directly with the community. Let's go with that. All right, so second in the list here. The row is not bad. Shifting obviously is a big target card. I can't expect we'll ever see that. Imperial Spy would be alright. Fremen Camp's okay. Even Spy Hunters is okay. Right, so we have a problem. If we choose Leto, Ilban's on our right. If we choose Ilban, Leto's in front of us. If we choose Paul, either Ilban or Leto's in front of us. So whoever we pick here, we're kind of in trouble. I think Leto might be slightly stronger. There's no other faction dudes around. And Beast will probably charge one, so it means I can just fill that up with my ring. So I think we'll take Leto. Ilban is almost certainly going to be in front of us, which is what it is. So we won't worry about Mentat too much. We're going to have to rely on our reductions on Swordmaster and High Council and get to those. And rely on the fact that Ilban's going to be spending a lot of money is the best thing for us here. But a little bit lose-lose for us here. It is what it is. Reminder as well that whenever Rise of X does get announced and it does come out, I do plan to do a stream on its release day. We'll be playing plenty of Rise of X. I have not touched Rise of X for some time, so I'm going to be a bit out of practice, but I know I'm not the only person, so... I know I'm not the only one. The one convenience we've got of being Leto here is that it is possible. There are worlds where Ilban decides to play free actions going via Mentat. And if he does, we might even stumble upon Shifting Leeches. And Shifting Leeches in Leto's hand is incredibly, incredibly dangerous. So that's kind of... We might end up in that world. That'd be nice. But no guarantee. Right, he's going to pick, right? They were like the last person to join. Don't know what's going on here. But yeah, quickly returning back to what I was saying, I got rudely interrupted by myself. Yeah, as I talked about in the update video, there is formers for karma systems, both in the stuff I showed on the video and other games as well. And I can definitely see a karma system being a thing. Well, you got Ariana now, so... I'm not optimistic for this lobby, everyone. I'm not optimistic for this lobby. This lobby might not last. So I must get chatting with you guys. So, yeah. I do think a karma system, I can see it being implemented in this game. And again, we have seen prior for that in regards to... what's the word I'm looking for here? You know, in gaming and such. Oh, he's going to carry on, okay. So, plays there, gets the draw. Obviously, plenty of spice to go for. So, we are mandatory got to go still suits. I think we play Seek Allies. I don't think there's much reason to keep it as Leto. We have to go still suits. I think we have to at least limp a troop in just to put a price on. And that means next round, I don't have access to Conspiring, sadly. It's a little bit unfortunate. Also, Ariana is in the game, which means that Great Flat is not as secure as it would normally be. And if Memnon decides he wants to go over the top of us for a spice, I mean, whatever. I don't really care. We have to limp in and just charge a price. Beast goes wealth. So Beast is gonna go probably, I'm guessing, maybe base him with his ring to try to get second place and then go Conspire Swordmaster, I think is the route he's gonna take. And on Ghost goes for the money. That's a good sign for us. What do we want to do with our diplomacy card? I think we are probably obligated to use it. Force Space is fine. Secrets is fine. If we're going to go for an alliance, what do we want to fire for here? We are first to act next round, which is worth noting. Okay, wow. Well, what kind of hand has she got? I've no idea. What do we want to do? Fold Space or Secrets? I do like Secrets early. Especially with both cities open, I would like to try to get the spice, so having that intrigue makes it a little bit... And we are less reliant on Fold Space because of our rings. I think Secrets is slightly better for us. It's good for later. Yeah. So he can't go Conspire, which I think is what he was after. He'll just happily go Self-Melange, though. That's fine. So we got Ring coming here. But we've got Dune going there, basically, and then what do we do afterwards is the question. Ariana has used up her water, however, and that's notable. But I don't see a world where we can reliably not go Great Flat next round. We're probably forced into either first or second action. Memnon does stay out of it, so we will pick up the loose spice, which is good for us. That pays for our bump. Ariana must have pulled her ring on that last draw. That's a little unfortunate for them. So we're probably just going Spice Hunter, I imagine. I expect her to take Shifting and Imperial Spy. She might go Spice Hunter occasionally herself. Ariana and Beast naturally going Fremen, pretty obvious. Goes Spy first. And the wonderful world of Dune Imperium public lobbies. Expect anything. There's some nice leverage on our opponents. Nothing is safe anymore on the Alliance board. That's a good place to be round one. We're going to need to be hitting Siege a little bit here. If we can get a decent card to like get some extra value out of like Siege visits, we could be very dangerous here. Very dangerous here. Does he go G-Manipulation or Space Travel? Goes for the Manipulation. I think you can go both ways about it. Okay. So we get our loose spice. I think that's fair. What did Memnon reveal for swords? But he revealed one dagger. Okay. So everyone's got one dagger coming in to the next round. So everyone's combat potential is basically the same. We are first at, which is awkward. We'll see what turns up here. Cloak and dagger, eh? If we're going here anyways, we might as well go to a city first. Do we want to go Arakeen? I think we just go Carthag and pick up a second intrigue. Maybe even put them... I don't know. A bit tricky, this. But we're going here anyways, so we might as well hit the city first, right? Because we're never going to get to here and here because Beast is going there, so there's no point picking it up yet. Let's see what we find. That's not bad. That's not bad for at least later on in the game. Just take that. What do we deploy here? Free? Free's never gonna win it. Free probably gets me second place. Is free troops worth this? We're Leto. We're Leto. The loose spice is a lot more valuable for Leto than most other leaders. It's like similar to Hundro in Rise of X. Those loose spices are good for your ring. So it's worth making the fight for. We're never winning the fight here. We're probably just charging for second place and charging first price. But we're never winning this fight. If things go completely insane, we always have stage instant just in case. But I wouldn't put a lot of stock into that. Not that reliable, I don't think. Beast has to go here, right? Or is he thinking of going maybe like Hager, Conspire, or something crazy? He has got a faction access card. That was, he played hard way. And that was via the last conference. So he has got he's got a faction card there. He's got recon and double mining. Harvesting. I know Paul Denon hates me when I say that. Just goes well. Okay. Melon's just going to keep slamming a secure contract here. This is partly why I'm not too worried about chasing money early, because they're all going heavy money. So we're not getting here anytime soon anyways, Truth in second position. There's not a lot we can do about it. But yeah, we have to get here because you know, Stillsys is sitting right there. Someone's going to go there and pinch it from us. We have no choice. That's going to leave us free persuasion or a fort for recruitment mission. We could probably just take space travel and just call it a day. There's nothing like insanely valuable to top deck here, or put on the top of our deck with this, which is the big value. And who knows, maybe occasionally we find diplomacy, and we can send that to Conspire or something. Also, we've got shifting as well, so we just got to make sure we have a lot of spice in this game. Give us just all the options. In fact, maybe Conspire isn't that useful to us because we've got shifting. We need to like be more through with our spice. Yeah, effectively playing 5 Solari for 2 troops, an intrigue, and a bump. And Beast has dictated that that's an alliance he's interested in going for. We do outperform him. We can be very aggressive on this and just completely shut Beast out, and we might have to. Like, this is the thing, when you're Leto, you can just pick an alliance and just absolutely bomb it. Because your ring can surrogate you elsewhere. I'm not expecting to win this fight. I'm not expecting to win this fight. I'm sure I'm going to lose. What? 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 Okay, I guess we are playing it. I didn't expect to win this. What in the hell? I guess I just top deck space travel. Sure. I did not expect this. Did not expect this at all. Wow. The power of having intrigues in your hand, everyone. Like, it makes life difficult for your opponents. Like, we've 2 intrigues, they've known what they are. Like, yeah, I guess the problem is none of them want to commit, like, a load of troops to this, and then I just, like, I've got Tactician, have 3 swords, and they lose. I guess the power of getting in first sometimes. Where are we bumping? I mean, I guess we just bump Fremen? Fremen seems a logical bump to take. Dispensation found. Reinforcements found, which is good for later. Yeah, we should bump somewhere. We're in front or something. Did not expect to win that. Did not expect to win that. Alright. We do find diplomacy. We're on the space travel. He wants to go conspire. He wants to go conspire. I feel like that's a conspire move. To put them all in off Hagar Basin like that, that's a I want to go conspire move. So I am going to cut that off. I'm not going to allow him to have it. We also have to fight for our own Swordmaster here. Memnon goes early selective breeding. A little unsurprising. I can move it fractionally, I guess. I can't move it too much more than that, I don't think. That's going to have to... Let me rearrange this. If I move it any more, it gets in the way of the stuff over there. So that's the best I can do. Hopefully that's alright. I did say that box needed probably moving a touch, so... Apologies, but yeah, if I was Beast, I feel like I'm setting up to conspire, going for that spice there. Why would you go for the spice like that when you could just go sell Melange? And this is the alliance I do want to fight Beast for. I need to cut him off from this. We're the only people that can, and we can threaten all sorts of madness. So I think we are going to just cut him off here. Tactician is found. That does create problems here. I know. But I'm going to take the gamble that we don't lose it. Not a lot of faction access in this part of the game, and people want to go hitting, like, steel suits, for example, or hardy warriors. I don't think people want to go secrets that often here. He might go secrets just out of spite because of this. But I think people want to go Fremen more. So I think we sometimes don't get stolen from here. I do have to work out what on earth the move is that I want to make here, though. I'm kind of obligated to go fold space. This is still an issue. Do I play reinforcements this round? Reinforcement Tactician, I probably almost guaranteed to win it. Does leave me with not much resource-wise, but we do have siege access. Although, I can't really do anything with shifting. Shifting's kind of doing nothing, so... That's just a reveal card. So I guess we'll take the bump now. Ah, pulled the Signet Ring. Ugh. That was a bad pull. That was a bad pull. Not what I wanted to see. Next hand looks like that. Spice must flow around 3 for Memnon. Pretty early for it. But he committed himself down that path, so yeah, so be it. Still an action from Ariana here. She might go Hardy Warriors and blast it in here, thinking that she can... But she needs swords on top, and she played her Fopter. I think we go for it. I think between Reinforce and Tactician, we can go for it. We're not particularly close to getting Swordmaster, but I've got Mentat options. It's pricey, but we also need to do something about this situation. This is no good, and I can't really afford to lose that. It does have an Intrigue, which is not great. But I think we have to take chances here. So let's take the Sister. Do I take anything else here? Do I take like a Liaison? I don't think so. I don't think it's helping me a lot right now is the problem. I think we don't buy. I think we stay out of this. Let's get these in. Either he's got a Battle Intrigue or he doesn't. If he's got one, you know, so be it. Like, I know that I'm paying a price for this, and we kind of have to win. If I Tactician and he comes over the top of me, do I Stage Steal? Probably. I think so. I feel like if I Tactician he comes over the top with like an ambush or something, I think we then just stage and call it a day. I could also just stage immediately, but I feel like we have to fight for this while we can. We have to try and make a pump for it. We'll see what happens. The odds of him having a Battle Intrigue that you can use is not high. Maybe 20%? 25%? Knew the swords were coming. Just simply, I'm just saying, does he have one? Does he have swords? Simple as that. If he does, then so be it. Private Army! Well, I'm happy to make him pay for that. That's fine with me. So we will play staged, I think. Do we play staged or we just take the spice and... the spice and intrigue here? I don't know. I am giving her, like, an intrigue for free. We can play stage later. It's not onto it. I'm not unhappy to see him... I'm not... He could go either way. I'm not unhappy to see him play Spice. Wow, I pick up Sleep Must Awaken. That's pretty big. Wow, I need a lot of... I need so much Spice this game. Holy hell. Needs so much Spice this game. But I'm not unhappy to see him play Private Army. That's like the best card he could physically have had, and that's pricey for him. That's not a card he wanted to spend here. So, I'm not unhappy with that. I think we're unlucky to not win it. Alas. We can now actually use shifting, though. We can now send shifting to Imperial Basin. If we want. He's off to siege. So we could go shifting Imperial Basin to the Emperor, take this alliance, get the 2 troops, put 3 in here. We've got the double daggers too. We win this a lot of the time. That's unlucky. We're unlucky. Alright, we'll Mentat it then. Or... oh, I can't do that. I was thinking go, like, secure High Council to play Dispensation with shifting. But I've only got the one card that gets me there. So that's not available to us. I feel like Mentat's the way to go. I need to reassess here a little bit. But Mentat's not in any danger here. I also think I'm happy to cycle my deck here. Tough spot. I'll get to your question in a second. Tough spot this. I think I'm happy to swing my deck around here. Pick up Dune. It is a bit quicker. I mean, I would say you're averaging a full game of full play Dune Imperium. I'd say anywhere from about 45 to 60 minutes. Compared to TTS, which I would say is typically about anywhere from like 70 to 90 minutes, and in person, yeah, you're probably looking at about 2 hours. So in comparison, it's a lot quicker. It's a lot quicker. Man, she is aggressively hitting these spy spots, like super aggressively. Kind of wild. We have to keep both daggers now. I think we have to go secure contracts, because that way, if we get second place, we have Swordmaster money. Along with like our ring. So I think we have to go here. I think it's the only logical spot that makes any sense. So if we get second, then we still get our Swordmaster money. You can turn off. You can increase the speed of stuff. That's not going to make any difference in an online game, because people are just going to play as fast as they're going to play. Yeah, he had double daggers. So do I. So I had a feeling he had double daggers when he made that move. So we're going to be tied here. Looks like it's just going to be a straight tie, which is okay with me. Yeah, I mean, the hard AI bots are okay, I guess. They're better than what they used to be. But I wouldn't rely on them much. I mean, I guess we take Gunfot. No reason not to. So we should get access to Swordmaster next round, which is good. So we will be able to cut off Memnon at least. Oh, wow! Firm Grip comes off. That is a bad card for us with our plans. Beast is going to try and fluke something at Carfax to win the fight with. Doesn't mean if he found one or not. Could be anything. She's got 4 swords but no troops. It's very fortunate for us. Is Beast going to pick up Firm Grip? He's got High Council, so almost certainly. So this is now a problem. I mean, I did like our opportunity of like cutting it off here, but it's now very difficult to know what to do with that. Also, shifting obviously is in our discard now, so we probably have to just let this go. I think we're unlucky we didn't get the fire off, so yeah, I imagine it'll pass around unless he fluked something. If he's got ambush, it's pretty disgusting. No, yeah, cool. Okay, tight is. Don't think ranked play in online tournaments will be released alongside Rise of Ix. That's, I think to some degree, that's my expectation. I don't know the exact specifics of it, but I imagine we'll hear about that in regards to Doom Digital fairly soon. I would imagine. Well, they've quit. That's unfortunate. Rip. Well, continue on, I guess. I can't use the ring. I've got nowhere to chase. I can't chase. I've got nowhere. I'm level with all of them. That's funny. That's funny. I mean, I'm not using Benny's sister, and False Space is going to go somewhere else. It's fine. I'm just going to use Fold Space probably anyways, or Space Travel, or Benny's sister. It's not a big deal. I'd rather save the spice for later. I might not even use Fold Space here. Very possible that we might legit just hold on to that. Don't know. Because I blame chat. I mean, he was going to go Conspiring Ways. It doesn't really matter. Like, I think the order I took was largely irrelevant. I mean, I guess I could have done that. It's not a big deal. We'll see the ring again. It's fine. Let's go Space Travel. Do find Diplomacy. And our last card is Convincing. I was kind of eyeing up Steel Suits, but it's a bit iffy with no troops in garrison. Secrets is also a bit iffy because of, obviously, this situation. But we are first to act next round, so it's not a disaster. But I think we might as well just hold on to Fold Space here. The only reason I play Fold Space is if I'm going specifically for Worm Riders. Beast being forced to firm grip Hall of Oratory. He's gonna go for this? Wow, this is outrageously greedy from Beast here. It's outrageously greedy. I guess he's going Hardy Warriors here, so that's why he's making this move. So we'll have to gun him down one of these. Do I need 2 Fold Space cards? I probably don't. He's never going Steel Suits. Do we go Hardy Warriors to fight for money to get High Council and Dispensation off? He obviously wants to go there. Or do we go there just for, yeah, threatening Great Flat next round? Even just to get Awaken off. I guess so. We have to fight for this. Yeah, the only person that's ever going to stop Beast here is me. Him trying to think he can defend 2 alliances with me in this game is insanity. But he's going to know both cities, which also isn't great. So he's feeling happy about his life, but it's about to come heavily unstuck. We just need to get shifting off effectively and just bomb this alliance, and it's gonna be hard for him to do a whole lot here. We've got ring, we've got faction cards, we've got shifting. Like, it'd be a miracle for him to hold this. Guild Ambassador comes out. Well, I guess we're taking that instead. I was thinking, obviously, Worm Riders, but I don't fancy our battle chances. So I guess we take Guild Ambassador. It's a pretty good card for us. It's also Spice, which we do need, so I don't see any reason we can turn that down. We've got 15 cards. Minus False Space is 14, I guess. Could go for a recruiter. That might be a bit much though. 15 cards is enough. It's being responsible here. I think all in all we're probably in not bad shape here. Second spice must flow for Memnon, by the way. I mean, he's obviously been doing a lot of trashing, so... Well, he's been doing a bit of trashing. But still, his deck's going to start getting a bit awkward here. We obviously have to charge him down here. He's going to get firm grip here, though. I mean, he should not have gone for 2 alliances. That's so reckless. Wow, what a hand. That's pretty wild. I still think we have to go Great Flat. As much to stop people highlining. And obviously we need the spice for all sorts of reasons. So I think we still go Great Flat anyways. Even though it's a bonus spice everywhere, I think Pain the Water is okay. We got to get some troops together as well for staged. Need to do that. Maybe there's a world we go like a rally troops city action. Remember, of course, rally troops only cost us 3 Solari, not 4. And that is 3 Solari right there. I need so much spice this game's the problem. I'm annoyed I pulled both of these at the same time, so it's a kind of unfortunate. But what are you going to do? He's obviously just hunting for firm grip. He's trying to defend this desperately. But again, the great thing is we can charge this, and like even if he maxes it out, I can just shift away and put it elsewhere. So, you know, we have a lot of options. We have to go space travel, right? We have to go space travel, and then like oratory, I think. I don't see any other reasonable option we can take. There are a couple of cards I wouldn't want to draw here. I don't think there's a lot we can do about it. Not ideal. Yeah, I don't think there's much in it between them. If Oratory goes, you know, so be it. It's the way it goes sometimes. It's not a disaster. I think whichever one we went for, the other one was going to be lost anyways. So, I don't think it's a big deal. But now we do have the option of going steel suits here with Fold Space. Putting some pressure on. We could even go Conspiring if we really wanted to, but I think that's probably a little reckless. We could go Secrets. I think Secrets is okay. Even that's not outrageous. All are okay here. But I don't need the spice. I've got the spice for that, and I mean, tricky spot. I think the spice is okay. It does, in theory, give us Highlander opportunities next round, depending on what we draw. Obviously, shifting is there as well. I hate using fold space to this. I guess we just play Dune and save the fold space card. Not my favourite round in the world. But I think, yeah, the spice between that and that, I think we have to go this way around. Yeah, what are you going to do? Unfortunately, though, Beast is being allowed to do kind of whatever he wants so far in this game, which is perturbing. And he might win because of it. Oh, it's so greedy. Look at him not securing this. That's so ridiculous. Maybe he just expects to lose it. I guess. At least we've got a lot of spice. We can at least threaten... I mean, almost certainly they're going to have the spice for this, for Highliner, but I don't care if Red goes Highlining here. Not a big deal. But Green is favourite here. Green is being allowed to kind of do whatever he wants. We're trying to stop him, but we're just not drawing the cards in the right time to do so. I said at the start of the round, drawing space travel and that at the same time, really unlucky. Really unlucky for us. Because I just knew, like, we're probably not going to get to both of them. I'm pretty sure if I'd have gone here, that he would have not gone secrets, he would have gone here instead. Because he's going to draw his deck anyway, so we were going to lose one or the other. We were never getting both. Ariana turns up with her swords. Jessica's out there. She's not irrelevant here. Unfortunately, Ariana does not put the troop in with the Thopter. So, Beast wins it. And Beast wants to go firm gripping here, 100%. He might be in his first whack, so... If he pulls firm grip, it could be end the game, basically. Grand Vision comes out. Well, that's interesting. We find this, we find this. We find some interesting stuff going on. Obviously, no cash isn't great. Yeah, he finds it. So where does he put this bump is the question. Where does he put this bump? That's so greedy. So outrageously greedy. I mean, if he's found some bumps, so be it. So we just have to just gun him down now, right? What's the correct rate to do this? What is the correct route to do this? We have to take this now. I don't really want to go steel suits, is the problem. Siege is what I was thinking. I need to get troops together as well as the other issue. I can't need to do too much. If I'm going to go Siege, I might as well just go Carthag, truthfully. And I can just play Sleeper. I don't think the water is that important to us right now. Worst going to worst, I play Shifting to secure or here. And then go High Council, so... play that. I don't think there's much point deploying this right now. So we'll just hold on. Next hand's pretty sad as well. If he has to have the bump now, basically. If he's got the bump, then he wins. Simple as that. Okay. I guess the next question is what... I mean, I guess I just do that, right? That's okay. I guess that's also okay. If we go here, it gives me selective breeding chances as well. And remember, of course, Jessica is there. I don't think I can... I mean, I could get both convincing arguments and fluke Jessica. It is on. It's not likely. But I'd have 2 persuasion... Oh, no, I can't get Jessica. No, because I'd lose all. That's only 2. I still think we take the money, though. And we have some spice to fight for. I don't know if Memnon's going to get involved here. I think it's not likely. He's been to 2 seasons, not deployed, so we should probably take advantage of that. So, we'll have to drop the Spacing Guild. Wait to deploy. Also, I've got to be careful. There is a Fotra about. My dude could get shot. And that would be bad. So I've already had garrison troops shot once, so I don't want to happen again. At least this game isn't ending yet. Almost impossible for Beast to end the game here. He's just going to throw him what you can, but this game... Unless he's got demand respect, this game is going to continue. Oh, he has a way to like produce the Solari, and he's got Chome shares. In which case, shrug. Nothing we can do about it. I think we just go secrets, point to point. I think we've played pretty okay here. I think we've considered ourselves, a touch unfortunate how this has gone down. I'm fairly happy how we've played. Selective's not doing a whole lot for me. Ah, that's a sad find. It's not great, but I mean... yeah. It might not matter. It might not matter. I'd rather just take the intrigue and see how we go. We've done what damage we can. He's going to go, obviously, for Bene Gesserit. I think the problem is that Red quit. We have to play this. We have to try and... We might as well play it to get in front. And also just cycle the intrigue. Something I can maybe use. If he's got demand respect, it doesn't matter. The game's over, so... And he's got a couple of chances to dig for it as well. He gets one intrigue there, he gets one intrigue there. Guess he didn't have it. Our intrigues aren't great either. That's not helping. That's doing nothing. That's not helping. And that's, like, very hard to get off here, so... Funny. So... See what we lose. He takes my tiebreaker. Well, that's not going to save the day. He does also steal from green as well, so... What it's worth. Ah, he had Windfall. Okay. So I'm kind of not entirely sure what the best thing to do is here. Nor do I really know if it particularly matters what we do here. I guess we just go Arakeen with, like, Recon or something. Or just keep Intrigue digging and hope to find something. I think the match is over regardless. I don't think we can save this. Guess we just go here. It's Intrigue dig. And that's not bad. That's actually not a bad card for us. I might as well put it in. That's actually not the worst card we could have found. Huh. In fact, actually, there's a potentially really cool route we could take here. I don't know if we're going to manage it, though. I was thinking there's a world we maybe get to Basin, and then we dispatch and bash the Highliner. But we're not going to be quick enough. Yeah, it is ring. But I 100% do think we just go here with Gil and Bastard and just blast it. Might as well, right? Might as well. Much else to do here. Take what points we can. We're basically fighting for second place, I think, at this point. Turn that basically into like a power play, pretty much. It's kind of cool. He's just got to get 9 persuasion and it's over. He's got decent odds to do, so... Yeah. Double dagger, draw, wow. Pretty well. He has not been trashing, so he's hunting, desperately trying to get there. He rallies troops, eh? Have you got rapid mobilization? Are you going conspiring? I think he might. I'm just going to play Fopt in here and just take Spice. And just shoot him. We're not getting anything out of this fight, so... Yeah, I think we've played okay. He does not get there, and he has nowhere to go that he wants to go. Oh, he's got charisma. That's why he's got charisma. So, yeah. I mean, we played alright. I don't think we could have done much better this game. I think we did everything we could here. Just that came at a bad time, and Ambassador came at a bad time. I don't think there was much else we could have done here. So, is he gonna power play that? No, he's got nothing. Cool. Alright, game's over. But I don't think... I always talk about the games like, are we going to get winning chances? We did not get winning chances here, so... Alright, we'll move on. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have won it because I can't fight that. That's too much strength. I can't do anything about that. So, doesn't matter. I think we finished second at least. So I guess that'll have to do. We get second. But, I mean, someone left halfway in the game, so it's like, whatever. You're never going to know when an AO comes halfway through the game. It always kind of skews things a bit. Well, we should finish second place. We've got corner. I don't think anyone else has got any endgame points they can score here. So I think we finished second, which is alright. I can live with that. I mean, it's about the best we could have done here. I don't think this is winnable. Obviously, he's got our tiebreaker, but it doesn't make a difference. You know? It is a bit strange. Oh, he had plans. Well, Green was winning this. If this game goes another round, he just firm grips his way to victory anyway, so that match was comprehensively not winnable. So we got the best result we were going to get out of that. Unhappy. Alright. Let's see what else is around here. We got a standard draft day. Sure. So this is, you get dealt 2 leaders and you pick one. And we are in second seat. We've got Ilban or Beast. Leet Kynes is in the opening row. As is Power Play and Legion. Man, I have no idea who to pick. I think I'm meant to take Ilban, right? Problem is if Helena gets chosen, and Helena is going to be in this game, just rings Leet Kynes, there's less value, so... I think we actually take Beast here. Because Leet Kynes is going to get chosen by someone, and is going to ring out Leet Kynes if she's got any humane chance, so... I don't think we worry about it too much. What?! Must have had Baron and Leet Kynes. Must have Baron and Helena. I do not understand how Leet Kynes has not been chosen. Helena's not been chosen here. Keep saying Leet Kynes. DLC upcoming for Uprising, by the way. Probably. That's fine. I don't enjoy the Ilban anyways. I play Beast. So we do have Beast. We do have Baron behind us. So that does make Hardy Warriors awkward, depending on what the conflict is. We'll have to keep an eye. I'm never too sure in base game Dune what conflicts I would rather Hardy Warriors as Baron. It's not always obvious. I think they're all pretty close. Either you're going to do it or you don't. Once you start introducing Rise of Ix and Immortality, then it is a bit more variable. But I feel like people are either going to immediately Hardy Warriors as Baron round 1, or they're not going to. They're going to wait. Obviously, as Beast, you like to be after the Baron plays. So you're always threatening him with the ring. But we'll see how we go. Yeah. I'd say, Brian, I think we played alright. I don't think there's much more we could have done. A couple of awkward draws here and there. Maybe I could have been a bit more efficient once or twice, but we got second out of 4. I think it's about the best we can do, though. I'm not unhappy how we played. Just waiting for the Baron to choose his Masterstroke tokens. Which I hope he's going to choose. If it was you, I mean, yeah. I think if the Beast in that game was just one much that could be done to stop them. Sometimes you don't. Once you get firm grip as well, like, it's just... And seeing that they had plans, like, that game was over. We got the best result we could have done. It was never winnable for us. So, happy enough. Got the best result we could. Some games you just can't win. Has this lobby died? I think this lobby is dead. There's a whole lot of nothing happening. I think we might find a different lobby. Like, there's nothing happening. It's not even saying waiting for him to choose his master stroke tokens. That's normally it comes up with saying that's what we're waiting for. There's legit nothing here, so I think the lobby is dead. So we're gonna go find another one. What do you mean it's ready? You lie to me. You lie. Why did I choose to rejoin this? I'm gonna have to reboot the game, aren't I? I know I am. Sigh. Hold on. I shouldn't have clicked that. Let me do the thing. Hold on. I should not have rejoined that. That was dumb. I was just like, so I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, there we go. Let's try that again, shall we? No, I resign. I'm not falling for your tricks again. Go away. A hard standard, or we got it. It's gonna do this every time I click on a menu, isn't it? Oh my god. Why do I find the cursed lobbies? Why do I find the cursed lobbies? God darn it. It's not a perfect system, kids. Let's try this again. This time with less quirkiness. First spot, we've got Paul Atreides or Duke Leto. I think I might play Paul here. There's some good cards here for Paul Atreides to be playing, actually. Yeah, let's give him my boy Paul. We already played Leto as well. Leto's, like, there's nothing that exciting for Leto here, but there is some synergy for Paul. Even UA's okay. It's easy to play stuff like Death Commando or even Assassination Mission because you know what you're drawing into. You've got a better idea of what your deck looks like. Like, all of these cards are decent enough for Paul. So we'll give Paul a spin. And we'll see how we go. I haven't played Paul Atreides for a little bit anyways. Ugh. I don't mind the standard draft. I mean, it's not exactly the fairest draft going. But, yeah, it's fine, I guess. We'll see what these draft methods are all going to look like, by the way, when Rise of X comes out. Obviously, it'll be introducing the 6 leaders from there, so 14 total. Shit. Usual suspects. Usual suspects. Beast in 4th. You would hope someone's gonna... Oh, sorry, my voice went there completely. You'd hope someone would cut him off from that, but who knows. Early skirmish. We pull no faction access. But I do know my next card is my ring. We have double daggers. If I pull my ring, I'm either going to run into this, or this. I don't know if I'm going to want to play any of them. We have to put troops in, but this is a horrible spot for us. This is really ugly. I think we just go Arakeen and draw. I don't think there's much else I can really do here. Maybe we go secure contracts, like Carthag or something. Secure contract oratory? Awful spot this. I'm going to take the cash. Mentat's an option. That's an option. That's an option. That is an option still, technically. It's not a particularly friendly place to be this, though. Not the draw we wanted. But I think the cash is fine. It also blocks Baron from just going there with his ring. So it kind of helps inhibit that a little bit. There's no money in the fight. But yeah, it's not an amazing spot this for us here. If we go Carthag, I can't play anything from here is the other issue. I might have to just go Arakeen and just give up the Signet Ring for a round, which is not great. I can't say I'm particularly excited about that. He went with his Recon. Did an Arakeen? There's a surprise. I hate this. He's committed himself. He's going to put in more troops if I just barrel here. He's not going Hardy Warriors. I can't imagine. He wouldn't put the troops in otherwise. I think he just wants to hit... he's going for one of these. He wants to go Hager Basin or here. Maybe he's just going to get the spice to go here, though. But I don't know. I think we have to go Arakeen. I don't think any of us makes any sense here. We have to put pressure on this. We have to try. It's a horrible spot to be in, but I don't think there's anything else we could have done. We have to put pressure and try and do something. If he does, like, go here or here and puts in the extra troops, so be it. You know. Like, what else? What do we do here? What do we do here? Just a bad opening hand. I don't think Baron's going to get involved anymore, though. Which is good. I can't see him getting involved anymore. Doesn't make any sense. Hardy Warriors is still open. Helena occasionally will go here and just barrel this. Which would be bad. Like, there's so many bad things that can happen for us here, but, like, what else are we meant to do? There's no good options. Right, the next thing we have to think about is what are we doing in regards to purchasing? Manipulation's alright. That's, I don't think, quite as good for us. She's got double daggers. God. She's got double daggers. That sucks. I think that's a bad deployment, because I must have double daggers to be making this move. And Beast is still to act. I don't think this is a good deployment from Red. I think it's a poor decision. Like, you're never winning this fight. I think you're better off just not getting involved. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to get one spice for this. I don't think there's anything we could ever have done here. Just a bad spot. We'll take G manipulation and cry. And now we're going to be in trouble next round as well. So this is really bad for us. We're in a very awful early spot. Very awful early spot here. But yeah, if she doesn't turn up with double daggers, it's madness. She had to have double daggers. It's still bad though. Like, I must have double daggers to make that move, right? So, yeah. Pretty disastrous opening round. We're not getting here. We're not getting here. Beast had no swords! What? Did he fluke something at Carthag? I don't know. I mean, it's a bad D6. Pretty wild if he does. It's probably a draw. Which is quite incredible. Wow. Baron's put in 2 troops and given up his masterstroke for nothing, by the way. He had staged! Round 1 stage incident. When was the last time you saw stages that played round 1? I can't even remember the last time I ever saw that. I think I would have kept it and got the 2 spice. Because now everyone's got spice here. Wow. Oh, come on! Why the ring? How do you give me the ring here? Oh my god. That's so annoying. The one card I didn't want to see was that. Even that would have been okay with. Sort through the chaos is up. All eyes will be on the Baron here to see what he's going to do here. There are worlds he goes Great Flat Highliner, by the way. There are worlds he goes Great Flat Highliner, but he doesn't. He goes Fold Space. I would have strongly considered Great Fat Highliner a little bit. You would have got your Marstroke off. You're going to get the Mentan action. I'd have thought about it. Wow. What a wild round that was. And somehow we're going to get Steel Suits and threaten Great Flat here. We have to threaten Great Flat. We've got to force him to do something about it. What we do beyond that, I have no earthly idea. Do I play Diplomacy or Seek Allies? I might legit keep Seek Allies for a moment here. I wouldn't mind respinning that. He's got double daggers. She's got no daggers, so she's going to play her Signet Ring. She might have potentially redrawn one, though. But I'm also on respin. I think she's going to go in anyways. Oh no, it's weird this. She's going to be able to see my hand. Stay out of it. Oh. Might not matter. That's a shame. That's public lobbies for you a little bit. So I suppose here's a question for you guys while you're here, and I am curious for your responses. So, yeah, they did mention a little while ago about a, obviously, like, I obviously mentioned it's part of the update video, about bringing in, like, a karma system. The idea being that if people do leave games early, they are negatively affected by that. Do you think it's going to actually make a significant difference to the matchmaking in this game? Does it need to be significant? Curious for your thoughts. think Helena might be going Hardy Warriors here. I think she might be going Hardy Warriors. Somehow this is still there. We do not need to take it right now because we act before Beast next round. Baron next round. And we are... Well, we're not guaranteed to get there, but we'd be pretty unlucky to not find Dune Desert Planet. 4 out of 5. We're not going to get Sword Master ahead of Beast Player. We've got 4 Persuasion, though, and obviously we could maybe even go, like, Selective Breeding or something. I don't know. What do we do here? Do we go, like, Mentat and then Selective Breeding or something crazy? You know what? I think I'm going to. Let's have some freedom in this. Try and pull a dagger. Did not pull the dagger. That's a shame. Yeah, so that's how it would have to work. The problem is, though, is that obviously if there's 3 spots in taking a lobby and you're the 4th person, like, it doesn't matter. I guess they could, in theory, set up a feature in the lobby host so that you've got to have a certain amount of karma to join the lobby. They could do that. Like, you've got to have at least 3 stars out of 5, say. So if you've got less than that, then it physically doesn't let you join the lobby. That's the only problem. Like, I think something like, obviously, I know it's on BGA, and obviously trying to think back a little bit to what they did for Game of Thrones. Obviously, what I referred to. She was going Hardy Warriors, I would say. So I think that's kind of where I'm at with that. I think we can go for this, and we might well get Mahayam here. In fact, we are going to get Mahayam. We trash Recon because we've got Manipulation. Yeah, I think we trash Recon. Also, we need to try and find Dune and hope to God we redraw it. So we are playing a bit fast and loose here. Readily accept that. We are taking some risks. But that's what they'd have to do, I think. And I can't remember the matchmaking on the digital Game of Thrones game. It's been a long time since I've played it. Helena had no daggers, by the way. We get Mahayam, which is obviously an amazing card. We also pairs with Manipulation, by the way. Mentat is not 1. It is a tie. I'm glad I stayed out of this. I read the room. So we've just got to hope that we pull a Dune card. We've got 3 out of 8, and we get 3 draws. Odds are in our favour. We do hit 1. Good. Just need the 1. It's fine with me. Do pull Diplomacy with it. Great Flat Conspire. Limp in to try and pick up 3rd place. I think that sounds like a good move to me. I also feel it's the same route Baron wants to take as well. I think it's worth the limp in here. We're going to end up with like 4 Persuasion, which means we pick up Gunfopter, which is also okay for us. It's not a bad Poor Atreides card, actually, if you know where it is in your deck, roughly. But that's my assumption. Like, if you're going to do a karma system for this, it has to be meaningful, like with anything, if you're going to implement these things. Just having it show up what your karma is doesn't really do a whole lot. I think you probably would have to implement so that the lobby host can, if they want, set up like a, you've got to have X amount to join. Yeah, I mean, there should be something. Like, I mean, if that is, of course, assuming that's what they're going to do. Like I said, I pulled up Game of Thrones in the video as an example. of like what they could look to do. And, you know, I think that's all well and good. But it's not a guarantee that is what they're going to do. It's just that's the only example that I know of that they've been involved in a game where that system existed. Obviously, now that wasn't done specifically by Dire Wolf. All that side of things has been done by Asmodee, which is why I mentioned it. And it still exists, by the way. You can, as I showed in the video, you can go onto Asmodee's site and you can go ahead and see the stuff, which is cool. But also, when they say a ranked system, they might not be doing ELO. This is not good, by the way. If they go to do a ranked system, they might also like do something similar to what they did for Root, and that wouldn't be so great. Please, AI, stay out of this fight. Please don't do it. No, no, no. Thank God. Ooh, ooh, that could be interesting. We do act before Baron, which is a little unfortunate. Could be interesting. I mean, yeah, it's not to say that it is necessarily going to make it better. But I suppose it can't hurt. But obviously, like, you know, as I say as well, whatever system you put into these games is only ever as good as the player base that's playing it as well. I think that's something that is missed sometimes. You can have the greatest system ever devised, but if you've only got like 100 people in your player base, it doesn't mean anything, you know. You have to have the depth in your player base to allow whatever system you put in to be used to its full potential. You know, if you don't have enough people, then it's irrelevant what you use. So I think that's the one thing I would say. Now, as far as like the circular, you know, and the people playing this, it's not too bad at the moment. In fact, I'll give you the numbers here. I'll pick it up here. We're going to steam.db. Very useful little app here, very useful site. This is only for PC. This does not show numbers on. This does not show the numbers for. No, let's resolve this. Sorry, let me resolve this turn first. Yeah, faction access is faction access. We'll take it. So if we go to steam.db, for example, here. So this is the list currently for Steam. You know, decent ratings. About 300.1 in game, which is okay. Could do with being better than that, truthfully. And you can also go on your charts, look at the player sort of ratings, which is fairly steady. But it needs probably more people in the game than that to make full use of whatever system they use. That's what I'd say. They need to try and get that going. Anyways, we have to play tactician to attack, right? I don't know what to do here. I'm probably forced to play tactician. Part of me kind of doesn't want to, if that makes any sense. Because I'm happy with just, like, getting the cash. Also, the odds of us actually winning this fight are not good. We get to see what Helena does first, at least. Helena might force our hand, truthfully. Yeah, I think our hand is about to be forced, so... We'll see if Helena has ambush. She gets power play, which is not great for us. We'll see what she does. She passes. We have to play the swords. We've got no choice. If we win the battle, cool. If we get the money, it's also okay. Baron a lot of the time has a battle intrigue to win this. So we don't win often. Well. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect that. Wow. Okay, so we have a choice of what to do here. Do we play Mahayam, just the wealth, to get the bump, or do we want to reveal her for spice? I think we're meant to play Mahayam here and just take the bump. I probably have to play the signet ring, so we're gonna cycle our deck anyways. We're kind of stuck in that a little bit, so I think we're better off just playing her. Bumps are bumps. We could go secure contract and save her for spice, but I think we should probably just play here and take the bump. It can't be a bad move, right? Can't be a bad move. He might have infiltration. It's possible. See how much he sells. 3 spice? 13 coins? Sounds... He might sell more because of his ring. He might sell 4. I think 4 would be okay. Yeah, he better sell 4. That pays for all your council needs. Do we play Signet Ring first? Or do we hold that to guarantee some city access? I think we just play it. Because that's good, that's good, that's good, that's okay, that's okay, that's not so great. Wow. And Beast Player just bums it. He is on a journey. Okay, I don't think city's that important anymore. Let's play the ring. Poor G Manipulation. That's a good card. Sadly, we've already played Mahayam. We don't get the discard, but it's fine. But we do get the 2 spice. Alright. Result. We'll find a home for her somewhere. Or they're all stream sniping me. Well, the other. So, Baron Hardy Warriors. Reminder, the Baron still has not played his Masterstroke tokens. They are still in his arsenal. This has not happened yet. So... I think that's something we could do with, actually, is, like, something of the Baron's thing to tell you that he hasn't played Masterstroke yet, that it's still got his tokens. I think that'd be a nice quality of life thing I'd just include. I guess we just go Carthag, right? We can't win the fight, obviously, so I don't think we should really get involved. We can take some Garrison. Is there ever a need to go all of Oratory? I don't think so. Nah, I think Trash and the Dagger is superior here. That +2 spice is big. Hello. I think I'd rather save my Garrison. Maybe even, like, occasionally we go Emperor and set up the Alliance here. I'd have to put in at least 2 troops here. We are first at next round. I am guaranteed diplomacy. So I can get there guaranteed. I don't know how worth it this is. But I also don't think Baron has a battle intrigue, because he didn't play one earlier. He also went Hardy Warriors and only lived the troop in. Ah, damn. That's bad news. Didn't forget both daggers. Well, shoot. He had nothing else to draw, did he? Oh, he had his entire deck, the rest of his hands, so I would never have been able to guess. Oh, that feels so bad now. Well, we might occasionally get 3rd place out of this. Be nice. She's off for Riders, I assume, if she can afford it. I mean, that's -3 cost. She should be able to afford Worm Riders. If not, it's Remingcamp. I also don't know what we're buying here. Do we buy... Hello. Do we buy, like, assassination mission for some money? Or do I just buy a liaison? I think liaison's better here, right? Yeah. Especially with Kwisatz turning up, we should get some persuasion in hand. Don't have 2 daggers! Oh my god, don't tell me. Unreal. Unreal. Insane. That is so incredibly lucky. At least we're going to get a prize out of this. We'll take the intrigue, I think. Wow, I had charisma as well. That is so cooked. I think the intrigue is better for us here than the spice. I think. Yeah, we'll take the intrigue. Nice card. Never bad to see that. Never bad to see that. General purpose is next. Do I think I can get there and there? I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I think it's worth trying. Swordmaster is the Denny sister. Oof. That hurts. That is not what he wanted to do. He played it immediately as well. Which is interesting. I think he's drawn pretty poorly. He might be going High Council as well, I think. I think he's in a spot bother. So we play Chris Knife. We take the bump here. We put in all the troops because even second place is alright. And we kind of see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good to me. This is going to put a target on Hess, by the way. A target on my head up, by the way. We are going to be very unpopular right now. Because we're going to be seen to kind of starting to creep up the track here a bit too fast. This is going to encounter blowback. They're going to be very angry with me. So I expect we'll see some response here. If Baron does not put this in, Hardy Warriors is coming. Because he has to remember putting all 4 troops at the same time. Hardy Warriors is coming. Hardy Warriors is coming. So there's nothing we can do to stop him winning this. So there's not really anything we can do. It's not even worth us. We don't even have enough daggers, so we can't stop him from winning it. Which is a shame. But again, we're playing probably for second. What do we want to do here? Do we want to just take the spice at Basin here? If it stays there? Do we go Mentat first? Is Helena going Hardy Warriors first? She is! Wow. Now that is significant. That is very significant. Because that was clearly Baron's next move. And he loses a troop, he gets shot. Well, this has got interesting all of a sudden. I think we go Mentat. The problem is if I go Mentat... this is awkward. I think we should Mentat. I think we need to try and put pressure on Baron to stay out of this and put pressure to see what Helena's going to do. She might have Kwisatz, potentially. And we need to see what's going to happen. So let's buy a turn. Wow. Wow, it's all happening this round. Goodness me. It is all happening this round. We just need to get ourselves in position here. And the good thing as well is we are going to get probably decent money out of Arakeen because Helena's in the game and Helena has Kwisatz. So she's going to want to draw cards pretty aggressively. This alliance is gone, by the way. There's no way ever going to contend for that. But I'm not too worried. So if I've got Mahayam now... Again, we're in the situation, do we play Mahayam? We'd have to go selective breeding. Which isn't really good for us, is the problem. Baron decides not to go Hanger Basin. Which means I think we're probably just forced to go there. Yeah, I think we just go here. We get the spice as well. We're going to be sitting on like 8 or 9 spice. And with Dispatch in hand, we're always threatening a Highliner as well. We're not winning this fight. Dispatch is... There's no point. The only place in dispatching is selective, and I don't think it's that valuable right now. I can't get a Spice plus Flow. And we've got no other faction access, so I think we should probably save that. If anything, I would Mahayam here. I think we save Dispatch. We're going to hit next round. Wait, Beast put in... Nothing. I got nothing. Medium AR, everyone. It's not perfect. More debate I can see about the XMO changes. I've said my piece on those. Yeah, I didn't think we were winning it. My concern was if I go Mentat, I probably don't win the fight. But, you know, it's fine. Spice Smugglers is not an outrageous card for us here. We've got a lot of it. And the money would be good for High Council. I think we take it. I mean, it means I am putting pressure on this. I should take a liaison. I imagine the next expansion this will be Immortality. I don't know if we're gonna see another expansion before the year is out, however. I'm really unsure what their rate of speed is gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be excessively fast because this is not the only thing they're doing. We know Red's not got a battle intrigue, and Green... I don't think anyone has a battle intrigue currently, by the way. I don't think anyone does. So we have to play G-Manipulation first, right? We dispatch that selective, because then we can double trash. We trash the dagger. We trash Dune, probably? That threatens Mahayam. It threatens this and this. If we find our way there, that seems not a bad option to take. I don't think we get there. but sometimes we do. Baron Welfsick with fold space here makes me think he might have Cho'um shares. Makes me think he might have Cho'um shares. But I think that's what they'll do next is Immortality, and I think that's probably right. I know people are saying, get Uprising on this, but I don't think they're going to do it for a while. It's taken long enough to get Rise of Ix onto this, truthfully, so yeah, she does go there first. That's fine. Obviously, she's doing this obviously just to get as much Kwisatz Haderach going as possible. Makes sense. I don't know how to proceed here is the issue. I'm unsure how to proceed in this game. She trashes convincing. Wow, this is the Steam game, man. It's on 20% at the moment as part of Steam Summer Sale. I feel like this is safe a lot here. Do I just dispatch the secrets here? Do I go and put pressure on this? Seamstress is also a potential option, but I feel... Problem is I'm going to draw like 4 cards. I mean, that is a good chance to get Spice Must Flow here, though. And there's nothing going on here. It's probably not a bad time to go for it, I guess. Let's do it. Throw the dagger. We'll hold on to that for now. We know that Helena's got Kwisatz and is going to be going Fremen. For sure here. Almost certainly. So there's a lot of good cards we control. We're going to be drawing 4 as the plan. That's a bump. That's Persuasion and Spice. We have already got a Liaison in our hands, so we don't have to draw that one. That's playable. That's playable. That's fine. This is about the only card I wouldn't really want to see. All the rest I'm okay in seeing. Baron Signet rings it here. Does not play his dagger. I wonder if he's actually considering going Mentat, maybe. Yeah. Kwisatz is coming to here, almost certainly. Helena is a big favourite in this game. She's a big favourite. We're doing alright ourselves, though. I think we're also in an okay spot, but it's not amazing. Like, the fact we just have 9 spiced and loads of resources gives us a lot of options, so let's go draw 4 cards and see what we stumble across. Diplo. That hurts. That's a little disappointing. That's a little disappointing. Pretty bad. Out of what we could have drawn, not great. Oh well. Is what it is. We've still got a couple options. She goes fold space with that. Wow. That's why. Yeah, Helena is massive favourite this game now. Massive favourite this game. She should win this. And when they've got Kwisatz, it's just like, how do you go for any of this? How do I not pull her to just go to secrets here? Alright, we'll play Smugglers to get a bump here. We'll pull her as well, which will pay for Spice Smugglers, so... Yep. Yep. That's it. I think she should win this match. She's in very good shape. I don't really see what else we can do here. At least we get a high council access. I'm not mentating with a liaison. It's not really worth it. It's not really worth it. I need the money for high council anyways. Double Benny Gesserit for Baron, so he spices it. Problem is, if I go liaison to there, and then I then go behind to here, I lose my spice plus flow anyways. So it's not really that conceivable. She's drawn, like, basically her entire deck at this point. She's only got a deck of 9 cards. This is pretty absurd. So we'll take the point. I might grab an infantry here. Because I've got dispatch as well, I'm going to take an infantry. That's not the worst reveal going. It's not a bad card for Paul either. I mean, if you know where it is, you can play around it. But yeah, Helena should win this match. I think this match is pretty much over. We'll try, but... very unlikely we're going to win at this point. I mean, once she flute Kwisatz... I mean, bear in mind, she rung off Worm Riders, it peeled off Kwisatz, and she had Charisma to get it. Like, complete insane fluke that she found. This match is over. It's over. This game's over. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. That's just game over. What a shame, right? Unreal. Just, what are you meant to do about that? What are you meant to do about that? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. So... I mean, you can't even feel bad, can you? Like, what are you meant to do about that? Absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. just here's the it kinds. Nuts. She'll go for Chom next. I actually think she's got plans within plans as well. I did. It's Chom says, which is good enough. This match is over. It's so absurdly crazy, this, isn't it? Don't think I'm getting there. Dispatch here, Highline. I think it's the best thing I've got here. I could dispatch convincing Highline. Because I'm not going for Spice with Flow here. Gives me the sword as well, which could be valid. Another convincing coming. The other card could be anything. I think it's the way to go. Dispatch to here. Highline. And hope that we somehow save Christmas. Big shrug. Big shrug. I tried. The one card I didn't want to see was this. And I'd taken anything else. Just not that. We might still get to Research Station occasionally, third move, but I think the odds of it are close to impossible. Because she just goes here and Research Stations. She's trashing her own Death Commando. Like, it's over, kids. Like, we can deploy to 8, Highline to 10, and then hope we get something. In fact, I actually think we go Arakeen. Just to get more troops in. We go Arakeen Highline, and just hope we somehow win the battle. We will lose on Spice Tiebreak, though, almost certainly is the downside, but like, what you gonna do? We could go Highline Hardy. Then maybe that's the route we've got to take here, Highline Hardy. Helena's going there. I've no idea what the hell Baron's going to do. I don't feel like Beast is going here a lot. So I think we go Highline Hardy. I think we play for that. Reinforcements is out. There's no intrigues out there. And I don't think Baron has really any battle intrigues. He might have Rapid, maybe, sometimes. And he goes Rally Troops. I could see that being a move. And in fact, I think that is what you're about to see. So, but yeah, I think that's what we do. We Highline Hardy, and we close our eyes. We've got Sark Infantry, 16 strength. And we hope that we somehow win. Maybe Helena gets edged out of not winning any Spice. We win on Spice Tiebreak. It would be completely nuts. Although, you know, it's possible. It's very unlikely. She's gonna get to 10, but she can't score an alliance point. All she can ever score is Spice Must Flow. So, that's the only reliant we've got here. We need Baron to, like, help us out a bit here. Well, we've done all we can here. We've done all we can. We got Smugglers to get us that point. We got Dispatch to get us that point. If we win this game, it's a miracle. He has, yeah, so he's 100% going, he's 100% going, Rapid Mobilization. That's obvious. So he's going to have 12 plus whatever daggers he may not have. I don't know what his battle strength is. Yellow might well win the game for red. And Kingmate basically here, but I mean, what are you going to do? We got 16 strength. We just got to hope that we somehow get there. That gets him his Masterstroke off, by the way. Which he still hadn't gotten off. But we've done all we can this game. Like, we have done everything we can. That's the game over. Yeah, now she just wins the Spice Tiebreak, so it doesn't matter. What could we do? What could we do in this situation, man? Completely ridiculous. Top decks, Kwisatz, and Liatkines. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. A real for one spice, yeah, but she's got, I don't know. Surely not. Surely he's just got Private Army and just wins. And just wins it for Helena, right? Surely he just does it. You cannot tell me I'm about to win this on Solari tiebreak. Went for the double Spice plus Flow play and missed it. No, she gets the Spice. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, we did what we could. We did what we could. Completely ridiculous. Top decks, Kwisatz, and Liatkines. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I think the fact we even, like, were sort of close to having half a chance of winning this, I think is pretty good going. Cheers, Baron. Cheers. Ridiculous. Ugh. Ridiculous. Whatever. Alright, what else we got going on then? Ugh, that place against someone else. So give it a minute. But yeah, I just... Yeah. I think we played okay. I think we played better than okay. I think we actually played pretty well. Just top deck Kwisatz and Liatkines. Yeah. What do you do? Well, I've not played against this person, so I guess we'll have it this. Standard. Sure, what the hell. We'll join this one. The one thing at least I'll give Digital is that you do get through games pretty quick, especially compared to TTS. You know, like, you can get in and out of a game reliably in like an hour. Sometimes less than that. I mean, what, this stream has been going on for... How long's this stream been going on for? Yeah, about like 2 hours. So 9:15. Yeah, just come up to the 2 hour mark now. And that was including a game which broke. So, you know, in 2 hours we've gone through like 2 and a bit games. That's pretty good. And that is the one thing I'll give Digital. Get in and out pretty quick. So even if ridiculous stuff happens, like, it's not a TFP, just like, so you got to slog through around sometimes. 4th seat. Looks like I'm probably forced to play Ilban here. Jessica is in the row. Seats from her mother. We're never going to see her, probably, unless I reveal early. Not likely to see her either. But there are worlds we maybe make it. So I think we're forced to go Ilban here. And see how we go. Leto is on our left. That is fortuitous. That is fortuitous for later. Opening hand's not terrible. Unfortunately, we didn't pull the double convincing, so I could have just daggered here and just gone straight for Jessica. Helena will probably try to go Arakim with her ring and see if there's a way she can find her way to get Jessica. It's quite possible. You ring it, you pull it down, then you go Hall of Oratory. Fairly conceivable for Helena player to get that first round. Not guaranteed, but it's... Yeah, sometimes you get that. I imagine you'll see Leto do Steel Suits, Baron will Hardy Warriors, Helena will go Arakeen, and then I guess we just go Wealth. Seems good. There's 2 out of 2. Come on, Arakeen. Yeah, I mean, I have my differences. Took a Bene Gesserit bump. Okay. I mean, I have my thoughts on the shipping track I've made well known for Rise of X, but outside of that, like it takes a lot of the kind of, it makes it a more rounded experience. There's no doubt about that. I just wish that tier 2 of shipping wasn't quite as strong as it was sometimes. It could do with a bit of a tone down. If it was like that, if it was like 1 troop and a bump, or you pick 2 troops, or you pick a bump, then, or 2, I think 2 troops, or, you know, if you had to choose between the tier 2, I think Rise of X would be absolutely on the money. That's the only change I would make. She goes wealth because she does not have access to thingy. So what do we want to do here? I kind of want to get a load of cash together. We need to get up racing to Swordmaster ASAP. So I'm actually going to go immediately here. Just to take 4 money. And we'll kind of see what happens. I mean, it is a bit. I'm not going to say it isn't. But that's just because there's less stuff in the game. So, you know, it's... While you can criticize it for that, like... It's the base game. It's not going to have as many mechanics, so that's just the nature of not having expansions, you know? It's just the nature of not having expansions. Like I say, when Rise of X comes out in a couple of weeks, like, it'll be good. Like, I haven't played X for quite a while. And I will be rusty, for sure. It will be nice to be playing a bit. Like, I have missed, like, some of the Rise of X stuff. You know, some of the leaders. I know Tezzy's obviously pretty strong and whatnot, but even so. So Baron just gets everything he wants. At least we get to see what Helena does. No, I could have anything here. She does put in the 2 troops, good. Do we just go Fold Space or Secrets? I think Fold Space is slightly stronger for us. Also, no one's gone down this track yet. Is there any advantage to us going Mentat right now? That's the question. I think, honestly, the answer is no. We might go Mentat next round. Depending on what happens. I think we just take that. It means if we do Mentat, we've got this and that to aim for. Gives us better options. Yeah. That's the only thing I would say. Like, personally, like, it can get a bit monotonous sometimes, the shipping rush. If you had to choose, that's the only change I would make, but double daggers for Helena. Baron got Siege Reverend as well, which is ridiculous. And we'll take an Imperial Smite. I mean, Baron's got everything he wanted. Hardy Warriors, Hall of Oratory for Siege Reverend Mother as well. Baron is laughing here. Absolutely laughing. Kind of see what it is, see what the combat is. Kill Bank Raid. Oh, man. Well, what do we do here? He's gonna ring a city. And just put it all in. Unless I Hardy Warriors and barrel in over for him first. Do we go Carthag to block out his ring? Because he wants to go here with his ring. That's 100% what he wants to do. We can't beat Helena to Swordmaster, so this goes down in value for us significantly. I think we go here and we cut off Baron. He wants to ring Carthag. It's the obvious move he wants to make here. He has also got Seek Allies. No, he played Seek Allies. Yeah, so he wants to carve. He wants to ring that. So I'm gonna block it. It's not bad. I think we just put in 2 troops. We can kind of see what happens. We threaten more. But yeah, there's no point in us going crazy in this fight here, because Helena's going to beat the Swordmaster regardless. So. He's going to go Conspire, assumably, but he's going to be waiting for a while. But I just wanted to make sure that if he has to ring, he has to go Basin. Not letting him go there. Just got to be on top of that. Yeah, force him out of conflict. Best thing we can do. Well, we've got an interesting choice of what to do here. Right. I think we don't take this. Because I think we can get it next round. Because both me and Helena are going to have... Oh, no, she can infiltrate, though. So she can go here and infiltrate. But if she... Okay, so here's a question. If we let Helena have Haga Basin, we get Swordmaster, right? Is that worth it? Or do we just take this now and save Seek Allies? I don't know. If we go here, we never get Swordmaster. Oh, this is awkward. I think we get our Swordmaster. I think we get our Swordmaster. Second Private Army? What? Wow. That's pretty nuts. Yeah. Kind of a weird spot. I think there's pros and cons to both. She might still occasionally go Swordmaster in front of us anyways. In which case we get this regardless. Like, she doesn't draw access, which is possible. Like, if she only draws her ring and no other access to here, like, she has to go Swordmaster. Ooh, she had both her Dune cards, so... She might not draw access to Dune to the mining spot, by the way. Because both Dunes are in her hand. She's on research. She's got double daggers coming. She's not guaranteed. Do I take the second Imperial Spy? I think so. I'm going to be very intrigue heavy here. So we might get here. She's guaranteed access to Swordmaster, but she's not incredibly likely to find her way to here. We've got enough access. Yeah, Helena's very strong on base Dune. Where her unique powers are the most unique. As the expansions come out, she loses uniqueness. Because in Rise of X, you've got Infiltration of Spaces. And then in Immortality, you've got Atomics. So both her powers get nerfed as a result of those. Let's see what happens. Does she fluke access? Because she's not guaranteed to get access there. If she does, we still get Swordmaster, so we're okay in both spots. That's why I didn't mind just using Seagull's going today. Also, we've got a lot of cards in our hand. Like, we've got the Fold Space, we've got these, we've got cards we need to use. She flukes it. Alright, so be it. But we get a Swordmaster at least. So, whatever way it goes down, it's fine. Rough draw. I think we're a little unlucky. She was not, and now she can just send Jessica just to here with impunity. I think we're a bit unlucky. Gurney Halleck's also in the row. Helena is big favourite here. Helena is, if she gets Gurney Halleck, this game is largely cooked. And of course she acts before us, so I can't even police this. I think we're unlucky. The fact that she found that is, yeah, I think we can count ourselves unlucky. Half our by the way is the conflict here. We might have to get involved. Probably just go still suits with Fold Space and see. We've got the double daggers as well. See what we draw. Maybe only limp in like one troop with the intention of going Great Flat. Sure, you do that. We have to go here, right? Nothing else makes sense. Imperial Spy. Put them in. We retain a lot of options. We can go here, we can go here, I could go here. Could go there. Going there wouldn't be outrageous, by the way. I think we go Arakeen. Doesn't even bother with, Has she got urgent mission? Ridiculous, this. I think she's got urgent mission, and I think this is about to snowball heavily. Do we go research station? As long as I find one convincing argument, we get Gurney. We cannot let Helena have that. But she might already have it anyways. Oh, man. I could go here to guarantee the win. Stilgar's there, Charney's there. I'm going research station. I think. I don't know what to do. If I go Arakeen, I also probably just win the fight. That's the problem. He could have put in more forces, though. We'll go to research station. Wow. Huh. That's quite a wild draw, that. That's Quite a wild draw. Well. Let's see what happens. Yeah. If we win this, it's a miracle. Helena's got Gurney, Halleck, and Jessica in the first 3 rounds. Like, that's completely nuts. Let's take Stilgar. I guess we'll take a liaison. But it feels like either going to be outpointed here, or she's just going to catch up too fast. She's got like 2 of her 3 best cards in the game, outside of Kwisatz, basically. Or Liet-Kynes. So we'll see how we go, but this doesn't look great. Hopefully he doesn't have ambush. Or he like ties with a tactician. If he ties with a tactician, I mean, what do you do? That'd be kind of cool and unusual, wouldn't it? I'm not happy with this stall, by the way. He fucking did. I mean, what do you do? Get out of here. Well, it'd be the greatest victory ever if we pull this off. What the hell do we do? How do we ever recover from this? Right. Does Baron want to go here or here? I feel like he wants to go there more, right? He's got the troop. I can't get troops in. Pretty bad, Jacob. This game is probably over. Helena's got Jessica and Gurney. First 3 rounds, and Baron decided to tie me in the last conflict for not particularly great reason. I do not see how this game is particularly winnable, but I'm trying. Might as well just go here. Try and dig myself out of trouble. It's a good card to find. That helps. But things are very bad right now. Very bad. He must be loaded with endgames. The stuff he can't use. Sea Must Awaken, Allied Armada, stuff like that. Yeah, this is pretty bad at the moment. We have got double private arm. It's the only thing, and like rapid. It's the only thing that's kind of like remotely giving us half a chance here. We do have Stilgar, which is nice, but it's not exactly, you know, game winning. So yeah, it's not good. This. It's pretty desperate. Like, I'm trying to think and strategize, like, how do we get ourselves out of this situation, and I can't even see a way out of this. We're going to need to, like, get exceptionally lucky somewhere to get back in here. I've got to somehow get some troops and spice together for that, but that I don't know how we're going to achieve. Maybe, like, rally troops might have to be a route we strongly consider. Garrisons are light. We'd have to play the ring first and like send our dagger or something up there. But yeah, this is desperate. This very desperate. It's the worst spot we've been in for all 3 games. The last game, by the way, Jacob, was pretty hilarious. Had a Helena there who top deck both Kwisatz Haderach and Leotkines. What do? You just lose. We can pick up Benny Initiate at least, which is not the worst. It's not a bad card for us. Can turn Mentat into a triple draw. We're going to have to somehow get an alliance. The Emperor is the most obvious place. Or maybe Stilgar gets us the Fremen, but neither looks good. So it's probably Spacing Guild. You know, I don't have any access to it. I mean, do I maybe consider... No, I can't afford those. No, I can't. This battle is basically free between them. No one's doing anything about Baron. He's just being allowed to score any point he feels like he wants to score. Oh, shifting comes off a Jess. Are you kidding me? She's going to win the fight as well. So absurd. I mean, I can't feel bad about this. Like, I have no control any of it. I have no control over anything happening right now. It is desperately sad. Helena is, you know, best leader in the game in base Dune Imperium. She is the strongest. It's just the way it is. Is that the route I want to take? I guess. I mean, I was not going near Mentat anyways. He feels like he's got to take Mentat because he's scared of me taking it, but I wasn't even considering it. Have we even taken Mentat this game? I don't think so. I mean, he might as well just pass, unless he's scared of losing that. he doesn't want to take the risk. Right, there's only one route I can take here. We have to go this way. Take the double water. It's the only thing we can logically do. Don't think he can highline. I don't think there's any way he can get there unless he's got urgent mission. It's the only card that lets him highline here. You probably have to just go for it, which would mean Signet Ring to spice and take money, and then rally troops, and then use rapid mobilization to get dudes in. Like, we're just running out of time here. I know it sucks to use rapid like this now, but I don't think it really matters hugely. And I think we pay the water for the spice. We don't worry about that. I mean, it's okay. Or maybe even once in a blue moon, I even consider conspiring or something. Just need to see what's going to happen. Have some options. Is that compared to Tabletop Simulator? I'd say this is better compared. There's a bit going on at first. It looks a little bit kind of utilitarian at first, but see, I'm not sure I agree. I think I ultimately prefer this to Tabletop Simulator, especially with the uprising. It's so much happening. It's hard to track. I'm not sure I can quite agree. Well, playing on a virtual screen and board are so miles away from each other. I mean, for a presentation where, like, I think as a so it's a lot easier to see what's going on here. I mean, especially Tabletop Simulator, like Tabletop does its job, but I do think sometimes presentation-wise it struggles, and I've heard that a lot about, especially Uprising. I've had quite a few people who've come to me and said struggling to know what's going on with that. Is she really gonna go and do this again? I have to go rally troops. I have no choice anymore. We have to play it this way. Pull recon. That's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see that, but oh well. It takes like a touch of getting used to and adjusting this, but I think overall. I think you can give or take it. So we're basically in just desperate situation now. We are just scrambling to hope that we somehow win this game. I don't think I can. I think this game is just kind of fundamentally lost. But we're going to try. If I'm going to rapid, how many troops do I put in? Do I just put in the lot and save Private Army? Intrigue there, intrigue there. I think we just put the lot in. I mean it's good. Like the first couple of times, it's a bit takes a moment, but I think it's worth it. All right, let's grab one more liaison, and then maybe a smugglers. Nah, it's not worth it. Just pass. Let's just get rapid done. We have to just score a point here. We're in desperate times. I think they had Private Army or something. I'm just gonna do it. It gives us 2 water, which is good. It's a good one for us to go for. If it was the trash one, maybe been slightly better, but this is also okay. Right. Machinations it is. And that is our hand. Oh, that hurts. Look at the garrisons. There is no garrisons. I'm not surprised to see that. Just spam, spam, spam away. I mean, I don't think it's that. I mean, whose turn it is? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious to see whose turn it is. How many agents are left? I mean, it's right there. So yeah, I would say so. She had the bump. God. We have to do this now. We've no choice. With our hand being what it is, I'm just forced into it. It's not great. I know there's spice there, but we have to do the draw now. I've got to give myself some options. You know, I mean, both have pros and cons. But I think, considering the amount that they've got to display, I think they do a pretty good job with this. And the fact that you can, and I will give bonus for the fact that you can see what is left to draw in your deck in around. It doesn't show the order. This is something that I wish was in the TTS version of the game, but we can't really implement it properly in the community without being abused, so. Alright, Shadow, you need to make a very important decision here. He has to go Imperial Basin, I think. Now, is he going to highline this battle, was the question. He might. He might highline this. It's possible. We have to basically, like, second guess what we think's about to happen. We could consider conspire here. I think we have to protect these. So probably we just go wealth with Imperial Spy. And we kind of see what happens. No, and we've got a few options back pocket. We've managed to kind of like largely battle back here. Wow. Well. Well. You always have that. So what do? We have to save our spice for next round. I guess we just go Mentat and try and get the spice must flow. Can't be a bad option. Seeing as it's still there. We'll still go on ring. It's not bad. Pretty good. What do we do here? Do we signet ring, secure contract to try to get the rally troops again? Or do we just go like secrets or fold space or something? Or even steel suits? I mean, with this, we probably have to. I don't think we should play fold space. I think we should keep that in our hand for now. I don't think there's a ton of advantage to playing it. I don't see how the war's going to help us here. The fold space card might, though. It's alliance. If there's any alliance we're ever going to make a play for, it's that one. Alright. See, 4 swords not doing anything, it's fine. So... The fact we're even remotely competitive here is a miracle. Remotely competitive. Like, we're not really competitive, I don't think. But maybe there's a world we make Christmas happen. But it's really hard to see us winning this. I think we have to try to find a way to here somehow. But then it's taking too long to do that and that. It's so inefficient. Can you just have, like... demand respect in the game? I wouldn't mind that. It's our hand. That's our hand. It's not bad. We've got 2 good options. Who took power play, by the way? It was Helena, wasn't it? Might be going back a while. Maybe it's not out there anymore. Yeah. I mean, Helena is just run like pretty well. Like if you find all the bumps too, like what you do. So game's over, everyone. There's no saving this. I think we knew that like immediately though. This game was over a long time ago. So well. Yeah, if you're Helena and base, you get Jessica and Stilgar, you win the match more often than not. I didn't even get my Spice Must Flow. I didn't even get my Spice Must Flow. Oh dear. Had to draw that, didn't I? Whatever, I guess. Whatever. I'm over it. I don't think there's any way to save this game anymore. He's going there, surely. He's going at least there. I can't get enough forces in the battle. I mean, the fact we even kind of tried to get back, I think is good going, but this was... yeah, just didn't have a chance on this. Oh well. Unless you guys can see a way to save this game. Because I don't. I legit think we have to consider going secrets Just to try and steal this alliance. Honestly, I think that's the only thing that we can do. Just to try. Like, what have we got to lose, right? What have we got to lose? That's still not the worst thing. But yeah, there's no saving this anymore. So shrug. We tried. We did our best. Yeah, I think there are times when you can play like a game and think, well, maybe I could have done this, done that. I don't think this is one of those. This is just a... Did our damnedest. Sometimes just isn't enough. Just isn't enough. Kind of a shame, but whatever. Just kind of spinning our wheels here, really. I'm just trying not to be last at this point. That's the only objective now, is to not be last. Hopefully we'll not be last. The problem is, it's like, even if I take this alliance here, I'm just king making at this point. Like, if Helena doesn't win, Baron wins. I'm even trying to think early, like, what else could I have done differently in this game? And I really can't think of much. Just in 4th seat. Not much else to be done here. No, I can't really think of anything. No, not really. I can't think of anything. Baron? Why did he not play? He must have Spice Must Flow. If he didn't go here with his Seats Reverend, he has Spice Must Flow. I don't think it makes any sense. Oh, Baron had Bribery. Oh, he has that. I guess we'll try one more. Let's just get a reveal. Like, at this point, it's irrelevant. Just save time. Yeah, at this point, we'll try one more. Like, we've had a lot of success today. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. No, not been our day. I mean, we've played excessively bad. Just, you know, we've only had like one game we had half a chance in. Didn't get there. This is a lost cause. I'll let you see the result, if you care. Let's see the end of the game. Gives me a chance to check something quickly while it's happening. I'm gonna check that later. Okay. hear a lot of things happening. I have no idea what's going on. Lots of swords, I assume. Which is pretty insane, considering we've got both private armies, that there's that many swords out there. It's pretty wild. I'm assuming Leto gave it a good try, but Baron had some battle intrigues. That's what it sounded like. I don't know what we're waiting for here. Oh, red lagged out, I guess. Or something, or he quit, I don't know. Looks like it. Alright. Okay. Baron didn't have power thing, so the game's over. I don't think he has anything. We've got plans, the spice must flow, so yellow wins. You need to wait to look. Yellow wins. Okay. Alright, let's have one more go then. See if we can actually try and win a game today, it'd be nice. A lot of seconds. I'd say probably off the first game we played was probably... I don't know, it feels like in all three of the games we've played, we've just had like kind of a runaway. I think the first game, if we'd have drawn a bit differently, we might well have won the match. The second one, I'm trying to remember the second game now. I think the second was kind of close as well. That wasn't really close. That was kind of a bit of a no contest, so... Alright. Mr. Fumbles, sure. I'll entertain you for a game. I know Fumbles plays a bit of Doom Digital every now and again. See his name dotted about. Contestant in our competitions, our tournaments. Had an okay run, I seem to recall, in our Uprising tournament recently. Standard draft, so it will be just, you just get to these and you rock and roll with them. You play what you get. I don't mind standard draft. Some people really hate standard. I think it's fine. Alright, it's a little bit more random, kind of what you're going to get, but, you know, you have to improvise a bit. Paul and Leto again. What we got? Second spot this time. I'm taking Paul. We're taking Paul. I do enjoy playing Paul. I've talked about this a lot. I just like his kind of flexibility, you know, and being able to obviously pull with the ring with prescience as well. It's just nice. It's kind of like a low fuss sort of game. Like, there's some meters you play that it's very kind of fussy. Paul is not one of those. You can't just rock and roll. So Ilban is acting before us, which is not good. Because obviously I would like some Mentat. But we're not going to see a whole lot of that. So, oh well. Baron in 4th spot. Memnon as well. Opening skirmish is for the point. Basically, the question is Baron going to be allowed to go Hardy Warriors in 4th seat? Baron go... Ilban goes for that, so we probably have to go Wealth here. Especially given the fact that our hand is pretty dire. So let's... yeah. We'll see what happens. We could obviously Mentat. We've got Convincing coming next. Maybe we also sometimes go Hagger. Thinking, well, if we can get 3rd spot, we can go next round directly to Sel Melange. He's allowed just to go Hardy Warriors. I mean, I was complicit in that, I guess, as well, but I wasn't going to just get in the way of that. So we'll kind of see what we're going to get. I'm just going to assume that he didn't have it. It was Oratory. I think we'd go for this. See, they've got Ring and Seat coming next. He can do whatever he wants second reaction because he's won the conflict. He can't be stopped unless someone goes Carfag and fluke something, which Menon's going to try. Which Memnon is going to try. So he'll be pretty happy. He'll be wanting to go here with his Ring next round. So he will probably... Someone's going to have to go secure contract to stop him ringing that. Just to at least blunt that off. Because he's used both his faction cards. So he might have to consider going here. Curious to see what Ilban's reveal is going to be here. No daggers. No daggers. I think it's too likely he has one. So I don't think it's worth us going here. But I think we do go here and we cut him off. Or we go here. What's my next round gonna be? I don't know. We have to put a troop in. I'm just trying to work out if I want to spend the water here or not. How likely is Memnon going here? He's got both his faction cards coming next round. I think we can bypass Hager Basin here and not worry about it. I would also have argued for Ilban's sake with having no swords. I'm not sure if I would have put the troop in there. I mean, he did have both daggers. Oh, he had Seek Allies in hand, so he might be going here anyways. Now he can go here and, like, conspire. Damn. Oh well, I guess. But I'm fully prepared just to go here with our ring. Call it a day. For persuasion. I think Benny Sister's the way to go, because this has already been charged. Let's take the sister. Space Travel's also good. Hello. Ilban might be changing his plan here, I suspect. We'll see if... Surely Memnon didn't fluke anything. Unless he got ambush. Then he would have put the third trip in anyway, so... But us also going here means he can get less spies from there if he decides to take that route. We are 100% going here every time. Unfortunately, it's our diplomacy card coming next, which isn't great, but I have to cut off his ring. I'm just not going to allow that. It's not acceptable. Next hand's going to be this. I'm not going to be able to stop him getting Swordmaster. If he goes here and Conspire with his ring, or there, Conspire, I can't stop him getting Swordmaster. There's no point in us racing for it. You might as well play a faction card. Just trying to work out what I should play here. If I play Seek Allies, I can get space travel. If I play Diplomacy and save Seek Allies, it's Liaison. Yeah, cut that off. Everyone wants the money, of course. The next question is, do we hardy warriors? If Ilban puts in 2 troops, I think the answer is yes. No, he doesn't. Could have, maybe, but it's fine. We should get it next round. Well, we'll get it in a while, we'll be fine. He's got a faction card in hand, he's got his Seek Allies. He also doesn't have city access anymore. Is Ilban going hardy warriors on this? I feel like if I put in troops and I don't go hardy warriors, he will. I have no access to research station next round. I can't get there. Otherwise, I would consider it as an option. Can't get that either. I think the Menta action's going to be needed. I'm going to go for it. This is maybe a bit loose. So I'm going to go put in the 3. There's no other garrison, and he can't get here, and he can't pay for this. I think this wins this enough of the time. I think this wins enough of the time. Yeah, if I had, like, my recon in my draw pile, then, yeah, Steel Suits, Research Station for this is definitely not an unreasonable route, but we don't our hand's not drawn out that way, so not much I can really do about it. But, you know, it's not always about this game. It's not always about who gets a Swordmaster ASAP. I mean, we could have, like, gone aggressively for it, but it's debatable how valuable that would have actually been. You know, we get the Mentat here, which supplements it, hopefully. Because surely he's got to go either Conspire or Selmelange. I don't think he has Carthag access. He's played his ring. Yeah. And he doesn't have... I don't think you can put in more troops either. He might occasionally have access to Carthag. I don't know. I don't remember what his last hand was. I'd have to go looking. We'll find out in a second. Yeah, he didn't have access either. I didn't think so. He wants opulence. So I think, yeah, 3 troops, we win this enough of the time. He can't put in a city, so... we should just win this. So I think that's fine. We have to cut it off. It's an obvious place for Ilban to go. I think he would have considered going there. Oh no, he can make a play for Research Station, but... too fast. Let's get space travel. So yeah, so now we've got the Mentat. And we're in 4th seat as well, so we're in some sort of position. Means that it takes the pressure off Swordmaster. We know that Mendon's going to get next. We've just got to try and set ourselves up here. We'll see if Ilban insta-goes Soul Melange. What he should do. And we do win the fight. And they tie, which is an extra bonus, so they both, neither of them get the intrigue. So that's good. That's good. So, Baron's going to want to barrel Wealth here, so we might have to go very aggressively after this. We need to keep track of his deck here and see when he might have it, basically. He's unlikely to have it now, but we might have to, like, aggressively go after Wealth. Pick up an ambush from the Conflicts as well, which is also pretty good. Machinations it is. Okay. Not bad. Do we go selective breeding here and trash the dagger? I don't know. Secrets is also okay. We effectively have 7 persuasion in hand here. But I don't think it's worth it to just go dagger here and reveal and give up 2 actions for that. I don't know if that's worth it. I think I'm better off playing the sister here and just trashing the dagger. And I'm going to be at least neutral. Like, I'm going to get at least 2 persuasion. Now, if we get, like, Dune and Recon, and then I dagger this and reveal, that's fine. Ilban might also just beat us to it, and obviously he's got the 2 water, so he's going to try and blast away at this. But still, if we miss it, Stilgar's out there, Wormrunner's out there, Carriel's not bad. So, I don't think it's a bad option to consider going here. But it depends what Ilban does. I'm curious to see what Ilban does. Ilban surely just goes here first, right? That's what he's meant to do. I feel like Baron's prepping for this. Oh, he goes research station. I have to go here now, right? I've got little choice. I don't think we ever get to here, sadly. I feel like Baron's gonna go here. But if he's gonna go research station, I cannot let him get Soul Melange as well. That's just so completely insane. It means I can't get involved in this conflict, but I mean, oh well. What are you gonna do? You still get the secrets, possibly. Maybe. Can still go here as well. I can't turn this down, can I? There's no conceivable way. And we just hope somehow we get there still. Doesn't look very likely though, but we'll try. Huh. That's not quite what I was able to, but he wants the alliance, that's why. He's playing it obviously for opulence. Wow. What's going on here? What is going on here? I mean, we can't get there anymore, of course, but... I'm not convinced if I go here, I'm getting there. Do you have access to this? I don't think you have access to this, do you? Not likely. Let's play this first. I think that's more under threat than this. Didn't think he had access to the Bene Gesserit, so... But doing it this way also means, like, if there's some crazy peel-off of, like, Lady Jessica or something, we can just hard reveal and give up Sister to get Jessica. Very outside case, of course, he does find it. Wait, did Baron not buy anything? Oh, he didn't have much, that's why. Ilban's gonna win this uncontested, by the way, which is completely wild. It's not a bad card to have. Yep, Ilban wins this uncontested. Have all of the bumps, man. Have all of the bumps. We go power play or Stilgar? We've got a spacing card, and we've got a Benny card. So I think Stilgar is marginally stronger than power play here. We're not desperate for access. And we're going to get our Swordmaster surely next round, so we shouldn't be in too bad a spot. There you go, Machinations! Uncontested. Don't see that often. Just Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. No one went to a battle suite, basically, that had troops. Some reason, Memnon went still suits and didn't put anything in. I assume that was a misclick. But who knows? We are yet to score. It's Guild Bank Raid, which is pretty bad timing for us. Can't say I'm excessively happy about that. Should just barrel Opulence here. Or is he just going to reveal it and give up the Swordmaster here? I think he's about to give up Swordmaster and just reveal for Opulence points. This looks like what he's about to do. It's Guild Bank Raid, so you might think it was half a chance. I mean, this is in no danger. He has no intrigue, so we can go... We go Still Suits, right? Ilban is getting every single faction bump. He's going to end up with multiple alliances here. Which is also pretty insane. Next card out is Dune, which is not great. Still Suits, Ring here. Dune, one of these, I guess. Didn't trash anything else in his hand. Tells a story. No one's bought a FOP to have, though. I'm obviously scared of being double-crossed here. That is a concern. But I don't think I'll be too scared about it. What's next step? Hang on, like Diplo, Sister Travel. So we've got like a fact. We've got a card for like every faction. So we are going to be picking up points here, which is good. We might not get to either of these, but you know, oh well. I guess that's an interesting point, actually. Do we consider playing the dagger to try and guarantee access to a city, assuming that I'm not gonna get to one of these? I'm trying to look at what Ilban's gonna do. Is Ilban going here, or is he going here? I feel like he's going here. I guess we'll see what Ilban does. If Ilban goes here, I might play dagger, assuming that we're not gonna get access to this, to give us some options for Carthag / Arakeen. Yeah, looks like that's all he's good. He's gonna give up Swordmaster here and just take Opulence Reveals. Looks like that's what he's gonna do. So we have to aggressively cut off wealth from Baron. We cannot let him anywhere near that. We'll see what Ilban does. See what he does here. Don't really know what his deck looks like, truthfully. He also has not got Swordmaster, so... And there's no way for him to get it super quickly. I think he's meant to go Haggard Basin, he is, yeah. So we'll play Dagger. I assume I'm not getting there. And it gives us a chance to at least get the Carthag. I think that's the best way for us to play this. And that means we still keep free Persuasion, +2 for 5, power play and such. Might occasionally find a way there. Yeah. Don't think there's any other logical way for us to make. Putting a lot of weight behind this. He really wants to win this. He's already got Swordmaster, he's already got High Council, so I don't really know what he's intending to do with this money. Mentat a lot? Rally troops a lot, I guess? He has got Sardaukar Legion, but he won't be playing that to wealth anyway, so I don't really know why he wants all the money. Unless he's intending just to go really heavy Mentats, it's about the only thing I can think he's trying to do here. Not what else makes a ton of sense. I don't know if there's ever any point us going research station here. I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense. I don't think it makes any sense. So. It goes power play as well, so he's going to power play this if he can. But he's willingly giving up Swordmaster for opulence points. I don't know if that's a good idea. That is very easily punishable. Is there any point in us going Mentat here? Could Mentat Signet Ring? Any faction card would be good. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see if we can try and flick up a faction card. Pull Double Doom. Shame. No, well. Could have just gone there, obviously, with, you know, with the ring, but it's fine. I think it was worth us trying to dig one of our faction cards. We missed them all. It's a bit unfortunate. So might put some weird pressure on Memnon occasionally. That we still got an action to go. I have no idea what Memnon's going to do. Honestly, I don't even know what Memnon's game plan is here. I have no idea. I haven't a clue what he's up to. At all.
also not too sure what I'm meant to be doing here. I think I'm meant to just go Imperial Basin if Memnon doesn't. None of them have any water. So I kind of don't want them getting spice on the cheap here. There's not really anything else for me to do, so... We've got 3, potentially plus 2 more, if something interesting comes out. G-Minute. I think G-Manipulation's the right pick. Chris Knife isn't doing enough for us. Could also go Benny's sister, I guess, but I don't really see much point. It's not really achieving a lot. Watch him play like a battle card for the money. I've seen people do that with Opulence on Guild Bank Raid. They go crazy on this fight, thinking, oh, no one's going to challenge me for the money. I've seen that before. Don't know. Well, wait, I'm assuming they're AFK here. Yeah, where's the Opulence? Totally possible they might find it, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They got a lot of cards that go there as well. If we have access to here, which we're going to, I think we have to hit it immediately. I do feel like I'm kind of just like king-making between yellow and red here a little bit, honestly. Which isn't a great feeling, but... yeah. Cloak and Dagger. He has to do that. But we have to hit this. We can't let him get there. Not with diplomacy, not with power play, not with opulence. We have to just cut this off. The only issue is, next round, I can't cut it off. So I'm hoping that green does. Table has to get in the way of this. Just has to immediately. If the table doesn't try and stop Baron, Baron wins. But again, if the table does try and stop Baron, then red's probably next favourite, isn't he? Down if you do, down if you don't. In theory, we could also just reveal for Spiceman Slow. That's 2. We've got Charisma. Could play Sister to High Council if I wanted to, maybe. I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. Not when I've got daggers to go through still. Seems pretty natural. But at least, as far as yellow's concerned, they can't go here for money, and they can't go here for money. So if they've got opulence in hand, it's kind of a dead card here. Because they also can't get the spice to go conspiring. So we're hoping they've got opulence in their hand, and it's like, just, they can't do anything with it here. It's kind of the best we can hope for. I mean, they could go power play here, and also here. With like their ring or something. That'd be pretty sad. Unreal, eh? All you can do is make the right move. The only entry he had was infiltrate. That is nuts. That is absolutely wild. Got peddlers. It's not terrible. God, how does he have infiltrate there, man?
I'm gonna guess at least he used opulence, I suppose. I don't know. Doesn't make me feel much better about life. If we play space travel, we have to cycle our deck. That's not good. Ugh. Yeah, I hate everything here.
Man, is he just going to get this uncontested? I could go Siege, I guess. And just get a troop in, just for the spice and intrigue. Like, it's good value. I don't need to do this. It's not that necessary. I also don't even want to cycle my deck here. I think it's fine. We'll first that next round as well. If I get double crossed, I mean, there's only one person that can double cross me, and I don't see why he would bother. It'd be pretty spiteful. It's just, it just seems I can't really turn that down. I think that's worth not going there and not cycling our deck. I tell you what though, this game does feel like I've spent like 4 matches and I've never had like a really strong card. Like everything's been bits and pieces. What's the best card I've had so far today? Guild Ambassador? Didn't even really get to use him. Comes off, probably have to take that. Especially with all our water. No. Doesn't make any sense. Stilgar. Stilgar, yeah, it's probably the best card we've had. Which is, you know, Stilgar's decent. But not really had much else on that one. There's been a lot of power cards and we have not found any of them. Shifting, kind of as well, but then we just drip weirdly in that Leto game. So I couldn't really make much use out of it. So... the point I'm trying to make here is that we've not had a lot of great cards. Been very bits and pieces, which is how it goes sometimes. You can't always control what you get, you know. And again, if you're Helena and you just top deck Kwisatz and whatnot, then you know you got Bindu, which is okay. Space travel. Right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Peddlers. We're gonna play Signet Ring to here. And we're gonna see what Memnon does. I don't think he'll bother highlining this round. He should wait for next, but it depends what he draws. We kind of just need to sort of see what's going to happen here. Just give us some options. Let's see what he does. Goes for the Mentat. That's actually bad, because now the only person ever visiting the Emperor is the Baron. He can just power play that and never worry about it ever again. We might just dip other stuff. I mean, Memnon does have Sardaukar Legion, which should be considered here. The simple truth is, I think we have to highline this fight. I don't think there's anything we can do. I think we're basically just forced to highline. And shrug. We have to win a battle. We're behind. And we need the bump. So I think we just got no choice but to just highline and get it in. We got ambush as a backup should crazy stuff happen. There's no real intrigues out there, though. But he's obviously got all the actions and all the spies, so I have to be concerned about that. So let's just get it in. 4 troops. I might be playing Bindu here, so I'm going to put in 4. Which is basically signaling to him, I've got backup here. Which we do. And thinking that surely he'd want to save his resources for next round. So I don't think we need to get totally invested here. Dagger is our next card, which isn't terrible, actually. Memnon conspires. That's uncomfortable. That is very uncomfortable. I can't say I'm a fan of that. Does he have voice? I don't know. I'm unsure. We're going to play Bindu, and we're going to see what happens. I might well go reset station. It's very possible. We're going to play Bindu and stall. Kind of see what happens. We can just sit back and wait. Kind of see what happens. If Memnon's going to make a move on us, he probably has to start making the move on us now. Otherwise, it's hard for him to, like, get enough power. He's got a heavy garrison, but we've got a bit of troops in. It's really hard for him to, like, overpower us in one. So if he's going to start putting in troops, we'll know. I would rather say Prisma. So if he puts in 2 troops, then we know that he's probably going to make a move. But we've got the action behind now, so it puts him in a bit more of an awkward spot. I expect he will put in 2 troops. And we're going to have to go reset station. And try to... I mean, we are odds on to get Spice's Flow. In fact, actually, I think it's a guarantee. Because we need 5 persuasion. We've only got one persuasion card that comes. I think reset station is a guaranteed Spice Must Flow saving charisma. So I think we just do it. We put in the extra troop. Gives us 14 strength. My concern is does he have dispensation, which would allow him to come at us here if we didn't put any more troops in and then have the 2 spies to go high on the next round. That is the concern. Ilban's also gonna have a crack at us here. Surely he is gonna have a go at us here. So our hand is forced. Oh, I think given that, yes. I don't think we have any choice. He might have staged, maybe. I also would rather save ambush. I'd rather pay a troop for this and save ambush than have to use ambush. Okay, we pulled that now. But I'll save ambush. Uprising won't be for a little while. So we've got Ix coming next couple of weeks. Immo will be... If we saw Immo by, like, in the winter, that'd be nice. But there won't be uprising on this for a while, I don't suspect. Is he going Hardy Warriors? He is! He's going Hardy Warriors, isn't he? If he's going Hardy Warriors, he's got... no, he doesn't. But I tell you what, I think if I don't put that troop in, I think he might have done. But I do think he's got dispensation. Although it doesn't really matter, he can get the spies together anyways. If Ilban's got staged, he's got staged. You know, big shrug. We score Carthag, we score that, gets us to 6. I mean, we're still kind of a fair distance behind in this game. But at least we made a fist of it, you know. Made a fist of it. But he's just as likely to have Private Army, for example, as he does Stage Incident. Or Ambush, or even Allied Armada. Like, he could have Allied Armada here and be trying to, like, steal it now so next round doesn't get involved, so... You know. He can't win this fight. It's not possible, so... Yeah. I think he had a better... I think he had, like, Private Army or something. I don't think he makes that move unless he's got something behind him, so I think us getting next troop in was a good idea. I think he was trying to steal it. Alright then, so we've got Benny System Manipulation, which can be potentially paired up. That is our hand. That is our hand. So we're basically going to be forced to go reset station immediately, right? Well, not if he doesn't highline. Not if he doesn't highline. Plenty of spice there, of course. That's coming next, which is not great. But remember, this counts for 2 persuasion, and it is not factored into this. 6 plus 2. We're basically relying on Memnon winning this battle, and it being kind of all square going into round 8. Or square-ish. Like, we are definitely, odds are against us, because all alliances are gone, and we've got no hope of getting any of them, so... Which means we're kind of resorting to the only option we've got is buying Explosive Flows and trying to find points of intrigue. It's about all we've got, which is not... It's not fantastic. Well, the spice would be good, but we also need to try and get Spice Must Flows, is the problem. So, we're kind of like a bit damned if we do, damned if we don't. could maybe go Hager Basin selective. Although I don't think I likely get here enough of the time. Obviously, I'd like to space up. We have shifting, but I don't know how useful that's going to be. Like, we're just not near enough any alliance. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to be after long, because this is next. So, I'm not going to have it for very long. I'm literally going to have to play this, and then that's it. I can't do any more moves, otherwise I lose Spice Must Flow. And I'm giving up all my actions. I don't think that's worth it enough for Hager Basin. So... And I just don't think we ever get enough value out of shifting. I just don't see it. And besides, we can always play Charisma next round. Don't have to use it now. If this wasn't Spice Must Flow, I would go for it. But the fact that that's Spice Must Flow, it's a no persuasion card, I can't really justify it. I can't really justify it. I mean, being honest, without any intrigue help, I don't think we can win this game anyways, because I just don't think we can score enough. And our deck is just not built for battle. Stilgar's, like, is that, but that's literally it. He just dispatched that, didn't he? Yeah, it's pretty much where we're at here. I'll be honest, I don't see any particular ways to win this game at this point. I think we're kind of just a bit stuffed. I think we just have to hear and try and suss and try and just dig up, try and make something happen. That's 9 on the dot. I do get a use, though, because Benny is adding on. But I don't really know what I can do that's of any particular use with it. Apart from that. That's my next hand. Oof. Oof. I think I know what our next best move is. And it's not exactly great, but I think it's about all we can do. Baron could end the game here. Baron could potentially end the game here. There are worlds he ends it. With opulence, like, this game could be over. But I just don't see any way for us to get out of this. The only thing we can do is Stilgar here and then research station next round. It's the only thing we can do. It's all we've got. Research station next round with reconnaissance. Assuming we draw it, of course. But I don't see any way for us to win, truthfully. I can't get any alliances.
We're not winning anything here. I've not got Call. If we had Call the Market, it'd be a different story, but we don't. We just don't have any way to score points. Simple as that. Simple as that. So next round we can go Research Station and High Council. Get to 9 points, and that's probably about as the most we can ever score here. We have to assume that Memnon's going to win the battle. But I tell you what, it's not guaranteed. I'm sure that Ilban's got 5 swords minimum. I think he's got Private Army. Or the very least, he's got Ambush. He has some swords behind. Like, the move the last round, he must have something. Memnon just tie breaks. He just tie breaks. What? Oh, he found staged. He didn't have... I don't think he had that last round. He would have played it last round. Oh, dear. I don't think he had that last round. I think he literally found it here. Because he would have played it. So he got Charmed Directorship, he got Machinations free of charge, and now gets staged. Deary me. Grand Vision? Huh. I mean, that's an absolute dream draw for the Baron, by the way. That's an absolute Merry Christmas draw. What a result that is for him. That is wild. He can score any point here, he surely just wins. Because Ilban can't score. We do find Research Station access, mercifully. We do have High Council coming. Infiltrate's gone. Does it? That might be me. Sometimes I'm speaking loud, sometimes I'm not. But do appreciate me. Don't think it's my box. My box is a touch temperamental occasionally. So it could well be that, but it's probably just on my side. Okay, so yeah, we've the Spice Flow is secure. We probably don't even need to go here actually. We just gotta hope that neither of them can score here, basically. But you'd imagine one of them's going to score a point somehow. But yeah, Ilban cannot score here with Grand Vision. There is no way for him currently to score unless he goes for the Emperor and has a way of getting that. It's kind of funny. All we can do, literally the only thing that we can do is go for intrigues and hope that we find Spice Must Fly and find Corner Market. That is our only way we win this match. Is that we find Corner Market. I don't think there's any other conceivable way that we ever win this game. We are down to finding one intrigue, which could already be out there. There's only 2 intrigues though, so. And there's 42 cards in the deck, so you know we've got like 2%. He sends his Benny sister to Mentat, by the way. That is wild. So we have to go here to get Fold Space. So we can play Fold Space. Also, finally get a troop in. So that can get double crossed in a moment. Are you kidding me?
Really? God. Well, so much for secrets. I can't. We can't be stolen. We've only got 3 intrigues. I can't believe that. That's not what we need. I could go full space Arakeen. And unless we draw these back to back. Nah, it's not 4. I wish it was 4. But we now can't go secrets. So I do not believe there is any feasible way we can never win this game now. I think it's just over. I don't even think we can finish second here. I don't think there's any way to save this. Yeah, just going for opulence. So, I mean, I could go High Council, but it's not going to make it. I've got Charisma. I might as well just go Fold Space here and draw twice and just try to find another card that's not that. Find Stilgar or something. Try and just get more troops. Try and find an intrigue. The only way you can win this game is finding Call the Market, so there's not really anything else to do. If we draw back-to-back Spiceman's Flows, I mean, whatever. Unless we find Call the Market, we lose the game. I think we've lost it. Well, yeah, literally, it's all we can do is find that. Call the Market and win the game. There's nothing else to do, so it's just basically... And also, we've got 7 swords, so we have to just try. Shifting. Okay. Also protect us from being double-crossed as well, which is relevant. So, yeah, that's basically where we're at here. We just gotta... We just have to find Call in the Market. We just have to find Call in the Market. It's the only way we win at this point. Nope. But I can use it to get an intrigue. That's all I'm doing. Literally just digging for intrigues. That's literally all I can do here. Just try and find as many as possible. Yeah. I think he has he's got like private army or something, but you know. We did what we could. We did what we could. Just didn't have any cards to play around, sadly. Just didn't draw any. Found you twice, which was okay, but yeah, it's been pretty barren on the card front today. Ah, all right, well we get the extra intrigue draw. Come on, Call the Market. Damn. Come on, Call the Market. Demand respect. Ah, demand respect also would have been good for us. Corn was out there. Yeah, Corn was out there. So we couldn't win. There was nothing we could possibly do. Baron had endgame points as well, because of course the Baron does. So, oh well. I think we played alright today, truthfully. I think we played okay. Just not been our day. I don't think we had any proper winning chances in any of those matches. That might have been the closest we had, and even that wasn't that close. You win some, you lose some. Anyways, so yeah, thanks for the company, everyone. Sorry there hasn't been more success, but I'm pretty sure I could go through this stream and look at every decision I made and think that was at least okay. You know, just couldn't pair it out. That second game, by the way, was so ridiculous with Helena, with Leet kinds. That was so absurd. Like, what the hell? And then the third game, where Baron just tied us in combat for no real reason. Like, it's some reason, but like, it was pretty heinous.
There it goes. Yeah, I do appreciate it, kids. Thank you for the company. I'll probably be back for a stream some point next week. I'm hoping also some point this week to sit down and look at like my Uprising leader tier list and probably revise it. I don't know if I'm the best authority on Uprising, truthfully. I honestly, I don't think I'm actually that good at Uprising. I don't think I'm that good at that game. So, you know, I'll revise it though. There are some changes I would make from what I did, obviously pre-tournament. But I would hardly call myself an expert at Uprising by any stretch of imagination. So, but I'll have a play on it regardless. Also, as I said, CJ is back now from his trip in continental Europe. So hopefully he'll be able to do some stuff on the channel over the course of this week. And when we do find out more for the confirmation date for this game for X, we'll let you know. We'll set up a stream for that. And assuming that we'll find out more about a ranked and karma system and or events at the same time, which is my assumption what they're going to do, then I'll probably make a video on that. But other than that, that won't largely truck us. It makes me fair. Like, it allows me some time. I've got my own YouTube channel, Black Shadow 993, where I do my own Let's Play series of video games. So it's allowed me time to kind of focus on doing stuff on that a little bit at the moment. I've got my own Twitch channel as well. And, you know, focus on doing some content on that side of things. Because they've been neglected for a bit with all these back-to-back competitions. Alas. Anyways, kids, thanks for the company. Take care of yourselves. And I'm sure I'll catch you around somewhere. Yeah. Have a good evening.